Good afternoon. It's 3 o'clock. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Mint Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs Studios. In NFL news today, Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel has agreed to become the new offensive coordinator for the Los Angeles Chargers, which takes him off the Titans list. McDaniel got fired from Miami for going 35-33 in his 4-year stint as head coach. However, Dan Orosini of The Athletic reported this morning that if former Giants head coach Brian Daboll does not get the Bills head coach job, he is expected to land in Tennessee as the offensive coordinator. However, the Bills did request an interview with Daboll. In other NFL news, 49ers general manager John Lynch put some closure on Brandon Ayuk's time in San Francisco, saying, quote, "It's safe to say he's played his last snap as a Niner." He also said that the Ayuk transaction will come at some point this week and he will not return. Last night, Vanderbilt lost their third straight game as they fell to number 20 Arkansas 93-68. The Commodores have a chance on Saturday to stop their skid as they play Mississippi State. For your foundation repair, waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home of the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Yo, what up, Nashville 3HL is on the air. Britt Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. I know the weather is not great today, cloudy and rainy, but if your feet hit the ground, which I guess it did if you're listening to us, this morning when you woke up, then every day's a blessing. And we're here for it.
That's right.
Babsy will be here momentarily. Slay Dog is here.
Day!
I always forget what day it is. Plenty of Tennessee Titans stuff to get into, but, man, Vanderbilt gets run at Arkansas 93-68. You identified this 3-game stretch as a tough one matchup-wise for Vanderbilt a while ago, and it has been that. And it's the length, right?
Yep. It's the sole reason. No other reason about it. The guards don't get that played. It's the front court.
Well, and another identifying part that you pointed out yesterday was Arkansas guard Darius Acuff Jr. 17 points, 5 assists, and did a great job on Vandy defensively with Tanner only getting 10 points on 3 of 10 shooting, 3 turnovers from him. Vandy wasn't themselves last night. Arkansas was, and there we go.
Yeah, and I think that one of the biggest parts of it is you're not coming in as what people know of or the disrespect, especially in conference play, of that's Vandy. That's not what people are saying. People are saying this is the number 10 team coming in here. And that right there bodes well for anybody that's trying to make a statement or get that big-time victory saying they be the top 10 team. Like, then you got to look at it. Arkansas is tough at home, man.
We'll talk more about it. We'll talk about the Titan situation. The current story is Diana Rossini put it out. If Daboll does not get the Buffalo Bills head coaching job, he will be the offensive coordinator with Tennessee Titans, which I think is a huge win if that were to happen. Winter Storm Watch has been put out there for Nashville, Middle Tennessee. The current, and this keeps changing because the line of demarcation, I guess, keeps going north and south. But currently the Weather Channel has rain today ending low of 33. Tomorrow 48, Friday 37 with a low of 18. Then all the fun starts Saturday. It says, watching a potential winter storm. Snow during the morning will become a mix of wintry precipitation during the afternoon. High of around 25 degrees. Chance of precip 100%. Snow and ice accumulating 3 to 5 inches. Saturday night, freezing rain, low of 22. Another inch of snow ice accumulation. Sunday, chance of snow 30%. And so we're looking now at a potential snowstorm with a little bit of ice. But now they're starting to say this could be an ice event with snow, and that's not good. It'll keep.
Ain't nobody know what the hell's going to happen.
Right. Sleet and freezing rain will keep the snow accumulations down, but will be messier than just snow. My opinion.
Yeah. Ice is not good.
Ice will
cripple this city.
Mm-hmm. Well,
cripple the city.
14 inches of snow would do that too, but ice could knock out your power and all those things. So we'll keep you updated
from the crew
on what's going on. That was a great show back in the day.
I hated the little scary little dude. I hated him.
But you watched it?
I did watch it, but I hated it. But I watched it.
3HL is powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, springhillac.com. Babsy's here.
What up?
What up, baby?
This winter weather is bunk.
Babsy, you look like you're ready, though.
I'm ready. I already went to the grocery store.
Nice sweatshirt.
That was my, so.
I'm going after the show.
No, that's my thing. I will say, I think this time is real.
Yes.
Something's happening this
Something's
time.
It's gonna be real something.
Yeah. But my thing is,
What's your thing?
when it comes through and it cripples the city like Babs said, if it gets to that extreme. Now, how long we going to be in the house? 2 days max? 3. Okay, let's go 3.
I saw somewhere that said you could be out of power for 2 weeks.
Oh, Lord. I've never seen an ice storm that knocked out power for 2 weeks.
If we going to have 2, well, where we going? Where we going? What we going to do?
You got a generator?
No.
Ooh.
Cove.
Do you have a generator?
Nope. Nope.
See, she goes all judgy, and then you throw the question at her.
No.
I don't have one either.
No, but I'm just saying.
I've wanted
store,
one
though.
forever. They're just so expensive.
Nah, them bad boys, yeah. They are expensive. I got a buddy that got one, though. We just go over his house.
That's right.
Yeah.
I got a prepper friend. We're good.
See, it'd be cool. But when you go to the grocery store, why you just can't buy stuff for 3 days?
Because people are crazy.
Why they got to buy for 4 weeks?
You're not going to be trapped for 4 weeks.
You're not going to even use all of this food and water and
Or you're
stuff.
going to lose power and it's going to go bad anyway. So
That's the other part. Like, you just stock it up the refrigerator for it to go bad. Good thing it'll be cold. You can sit it outside.
that's right.
But-
Just put your milk outside.
Yeah.
Milk and butter.
Drinks, everything, yeah.
Milk and butter.
Yeah, butter, because butter remains cold.
Bread.
Not supposed to be sitting on you.
Yeah.
Table.
Not our butter because
Just
it
the
sits out on the
Babs.
counter all the time.
People are pointing to a Kentucky ice storm. I wasn't in Kentucky.
When?
Kentucky,
What
2009. Most were without power for a month. I'm sorry,
A
y'all.
month.
Power without power, Western Kentucky for 3 weeks, Mayor. Okay.
Oh. So, yeah, there you go.
1994 ice storm. I thought that was 1993. I was in Knoxville for that one. Knoxville had like 20 inches of snow, though. And Nashville had tons of ice. I do remember that.
Oh, 1994 ice storm in Bon Aqua knocked out power for 18
that's
days.
That's
Missy.
literally what I was just talking about. I think it was actually 1993.
Shout out to Missy,
Wow.
Bon Aqua.
Yeah.
Ashley.
That's our girl.
Good water.
Mm-hmm.
Not frozen water.
Not at all.
Yeah, ice will screw you up, dude.
Yeah, we don't need no ice.
It'll take out power lines, all kinds of
We
things.
cool without that.
And then the NES trucks can't get around because it's ice all over the roads.
But this, so why can't we prepare as a city?
We are preparing. This is like 3 days out.
I mean,
No, we're
because it
preparing-
never happens.
Yeah, but that's okay. We're preparing as people though, but
So-
as a city group.
Well, I
the
mean, they're
government.
preparing
That's a
Babs,
city
well, why
group.
we be shut down the whole time then?
because there's nothing you can do when ice takes down power lines.
Yeah, but the East Coast, they don't ever take them down.
They get snow,
They
not
get
ice.
snow, not ice.
Ah, okay.
Ice is
See, that's
heavy.
how listen, I'm in class. Teach me.
I
Taking
only
notes.
know all of this just from my days in morning news, where we were like best friends with every single city official once this stuff started.
See, that's all I'm asking.
You remember the ice storm that caught everybody off guard, and all of a sudden, like just black ice covered the interstates, and it was just like wreck after wreck after wreck.
You can't do
were on
anything
the-
with ice.
We were on the air for 12 hours straight on that morning show.
God.
12 straight hours. I've never seen anything like it.
My buddy Josh Griffin just said 1993. You're right.
93.
Thank you, Josh.
Ain't no way, boy. Good gosh.
I don't want ice.
Gotta sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say? I don't want anything to do with ice. Just bring all the snow.
Yeah.
Seriously. Snow.
Bring 14
cool.
inches
Bring
of
it.
snow and we'll deal with it. Don't bring any
What
ice.
do I
y'all.
always say when you guys are like, yeah, we're driving in? I'm like, I'm not. It's
Yeah.
just straight ice out there. Y'all have fun.
Yeah, you forget about Babs.
My
on
butt's
Friday.
sitting at home. But if it were snow,
See, this is
I'm
what
fine
I
in my truck.
This is what I told her yesterday on the lanai. She was like, "Well, I got my truck. I could drive in." I'm like, "You don't
I
like
can drive
driving
in
in."
snow.
Yeah,
She goes,
driving
"I could
in.
drive in snow." I go, "You don't like to drive in
She's not
snow
driving
either.
in.
What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
I mean,
Babs,
I
you
don't
had a
like to, but I
Babs.
could. I know. Do you remember I got stuck? Remember that?
Slade was like, I can pick you up. You're like, no, I'm not coming in.
I'm not.
No, I told you not to pick me up then.
And
I'm
that was just snow.
So, yeah.
See, this is where I go with my memory.
Yeah.
No, that was ice.
That was ice.
That was ice.
You got,
Yep.
our part was ice.
Yeah.
Yep. I do remember.
I refuse to leave my house when it's icy.
Because it was the
and
neighborhoods.
you can't get out of my neighborhood.
It was the neighborhoods. That was the problem.
Well,
you couldn't get in or out of my
yeah.
neighborhood.
here's the good and bad thing for all of us is I can walk here. So, like, there's no
you're
reason
on.
for me to not be here.
You're on.
I drive from Murfreesboro, so I get a little.
You can stay at my place.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yep,
Yeah.
sure
I told
did.
Murph that. He was like, Will the restaurant still be open downtown?
Typically, the
Absolutely.
interstates aren't bad. They usually get the interstates first, and it's
Not if it's ice, bro.
Nah, ain't nothing
well,
to do with that
it
ice.
usually only goes down to one lane, but typically there's one lane that's.
Somebody told me they were already
Solid.
putting brine out. And I'm like, why are you putting brine out? It's raining today. Like, it
Wash
washes
away.
it
Wash
all
away.
away. That's a waste of money.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. As a people, why are we not prepared? Like, who wouldn't thinking of that? Why we got to think of it on the station?
Strangely, before we get to any kind of Titans coverage,
Missy.
people want to talk about the ice storm. Mike and Franklin. Mike, what's up, man?
Not much. The ice storm was in 1994. I worked for Middle Tennessee Electric in Franklin, and we worked 14 days straight. Our boss finally sent us home on Valentine's Day,
Oh,
told us to go be with our families.
see, I'm telling you, like they're
14
prepared
days
for it, but
straight.
it's
Yeah.
guys like Mike that are working
Yeah.
12-hour days, all the shifts.
Thank you, Mike.
Out
Appreciate
there
you.
trying to get our power back.
So what you think
Like,
they
that's
need?
who we
I
got
just,
in.
pulled, I just pulled up the story about Ice Storm Nashville, and it was like remembering the blizzard of 93. 30 years later, remembering the ice storm of 93.
Do you think they need us?
Storm of the century, 1993. Biggest
Right.
snowstorm in Middle Tennessee.
Bryce in the chat, Indiana won the Natty. Hell truly did freeze over. Go Hoosiers. Ain't that the truth?
Aren't you trying to get to Ohio?
Fingers crossed they're going to cancel that because if we can get to Ohio,
You ain't getting
but
back.
we going to be in
Yeah,
Ohio.
you ain't coming, and it's gonna get
we
bad
ain't
up
coming
there.
back.
That's
There's
a place
no
that's
way
used
we'll
to
make
being
it
bad.
back.
They like it being bad up there.
Yeah.
It's always great.
It's always
They
great.
never have sunshine.
Columbus, Ohio.
Maybe 10 days out the year. It's like Alaska.
So fingers crossed dance competition will be canceled.
615-737-1045. Philly Mike. What's up, Philly Mike?
Hey, what's up, 3HL?
Yo, what's
Hi.
up?
Mike.
Mike knows all
right.
about storms.
That's right, man. But hey, being in beverage sales, we love this, man, because our sales go up, man. When the supermarkets are packed, we love it, man. Bottled water can last for 2 or 3 years. People are buying wine and spirits. People are buying THC beverages, man. So we love it, man. So people keep going out, keep buying stuff up, and that's what it's all about, man. But hey, I love the Titans head coach pick. I think you guys will do well. And my Eagles, we didn't do it this year, but it's tough to repeat. But hopefully we'll come back. You guys take care.
Appreciate it, Mike. Mike
That's what's up.
He said that's what it's all about right there.
That's what it's all about.
Buying
That's
up
what he
everything, yeah. Mike, all right. Not the safety or keeping the electric on, but being hydrated and fried.
Yeah, get those THC drinks from Mike.
Hey, I'm with it, Mike. We can forget about all our troubles for 2-3 years. That's like Greenland. Have y'all seen the movie Greenland?
No.
Yeah,
that's
they just did a
it's coming out
sequel.
too, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go sneak and see it, but I haven't yet.
They tried to trick everybody. They called Iceland to
Yeah.
make you think that it was icy, and
Right.
Greenland,
Thank you.
but it's really the opposite.
It's the opposite.
Not that Iceland doesn't get snow and ice, they do,
Right.
but
They teach you that in school.
that's what they did.
That buying up the THC products. That's what he said.
They're trying to trick you.
Philly Mike.
615-737-1045. If you want in, we can talk about the Titans coaching situation. Diana Rossini again with the story. Brian Daboll will be the Titans offensive coordinator if he doesn't get the Buffalo Bills head coaching job. Got thoughts on that. When we come back, stay tuned. 3HL powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. Man, you might need to contact these
I had
dudes
to. I
right
had
about
to.
now. You did.
Boy.
Right after she did.
I wouldn't know what to do right now. Ooh, my little feet and everything will be cold. Thank you, Spring Hill.
I have now replaced every single unit in my house
Yes, you
and
did right.
my rental property, as well as my water heaters in both, too,
And-
with Spring Hill.
SpringHillAC.com.
It's been a hell of a couple of years.
We'll be right back. Gupta Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. That's where you need to go to get that next new vehicle in this next new year, 2026. This is the time to get it done, and they can help you out. Just let Daniel Gupta and his crew know what you're looking for, whether you need more room in your vehicle, maybe you need better gas mileage, maybe you need something a little more cost-effective. They can help you out. They'll point you in the right direction. Take your test drive. Go inside. They will help make the numbers work, and it'll be that easy. Gupta Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. 3450 Tom Austin Highway in beautiful Springfield, Tennessee. That is where you will, in my opinion, find the best vehicle buying experience you will have ever had. 24 West toward Clarksville, exit 39 is about 9 miles out. 35 is about 9 miles outside the city, and then a straight shot to the, well, again, what I think will be the best vehicle buying experience you will have ever had. 3450 Tom Austin Highway, about 30 minutes from downtown Nashville. Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Check them out online, GuptonMotors.com. All the dealership information is there. Inventory, new and pre-owned, right there. All the deals they have going on in the month of January, right there as well. GuptonMotors.com. Again, 3450 Tom Austin Highway in Springfield, Tennessee. About 30 minutes from downtown Nashville. That's Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. 3HL 1045 The Zone. Saw a post on Twitter. Jim Cantori from the Weather Channel was in Nashville. So, anyway, love you all. We had a good run.
That means it.
I will say, though, the last couple of times that Cantori was here, he was wrong.
Yeah. He said it. He said it. Like, didn't we have him on last time it was supposed to be bad coming through?
We have had him on 3HL before.
Yeah. Within the last year, I think.
He's famous for going nuts during live shots where there's thunder snow happening.
Thunder snow.
Oh, thunder snow is crazy.
That's wild.
You think we get some thunder snow this weekend?
We don't need
Probably.
none. Two different answers right there.
You look like it's snowing in here, Babs.
Oh, Babs is, listen,
I'm
one
ready.
thing Babs is going to do is be ready. You got your snow boots on today?
I got my Uggs on.
Oh, okay. What you want?
My snow boots will come out tomorrow if we need them.
Mr. Keefe, you don't need him tomorrow. Mr. Keefe said Bain or Caleb Downs at 4. Probably not taking a safety at 4, even as good as he is.
It better be Ed Reed or Sean Taylor.
Those are the two best.
That's it.
Those are the two best ever.
Troy Polamalu, something like that. Like, Ronnie Lott.
Also,
I want
Polamalu, can you not do
I do too.
shampoo commercials anymore? Like, your time is past,
He's got
bro.
to. He's graying and everything. It's cool.
He's
He's Silver Fox.
I don't see
His
the
time
same.
has
the older
not
people.
passed.
I don't see the same thing with Polamalu that I used to see.
What you see now, you all?
You don't
see
see
an old
his
dude with hair.
beautiful locks?
No, it's like, mine graying. And,
Does he still
he
have
balding?
Does he still have long hair?
yeah,
Then he can
on.
still do the commercial.
Yeah, he can rock it.
As long as he's got a big old
it's a
head
lot
of hair.
thinner than it used to be.
Still got to wash thin hair.
Yeah, I'm not down in thin hair guy because that's me. But I'm just saying.
I'm going to go against you on this one.
You can. You're free to.
Why are you
You're free
against
to.
aging people, damn
I'm
it?
not against aging people. I'm against Troy Polamalu doing hair commercials because I remember what it was.
You remember it being long, flowing out the back of the helmet.
Luxurious.
Ramon said, get your own Titans legends to do commercials. Leave ours alone.
Savage, get out of here.
Troy got plenty of hair.
Savage was also talking about you earlier, about how you're dressed for the blizzard.
He asked if I had the boots with the fur. Yes, I do.
She does.
Yes, I
She
do.
does. And we always
I was
sing
looking
it
at Babsy.
when she does. You sound like I hate. I'm not hating on anybody. I love Troy Polamalu.
Totally hating on him.
Do other
Is he
commercials.
balding up top?
It just looks weird.
That's
Okay,
me.
if he's not balding up top, then
You know,
dude,
like-
he has every right to rock it.
Like the Keith Hernandez commercials where they do the get your gray out your beard thing. Like they own it in that. Your beard looks weird. Okay, good. Own it. All I remember when I see Troy Polamalu is the luxurious hair commercials back
All
in
right,
the
I'm
day.
going to look him up.
And it's not that anymore. Plus, they have him running around like he's still a safety.
Well, maybe he can still get it done.
All right, he does have like the older long hair where it's not as like frizzy.
So you're not anti me on this take?
No, I am because he still has long hair and plenty of hair on his head. But like I see where you're coming from.
Okay. Do you have Jim Cantori with Thunder Snow? This
it is
this is
great.
what I want to happen this weekend.
really great.
Live from Nashville. This is what I want to happen. Oh yes! 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 We got it, baby! We got it! We got it! Woo! Woo! We got it! Yes! Listen to that! Listen to that! Oh baby! We just got it!
Got what?
Thunder snow. Did you not hear it in the background?
Yeah, what? That's
You can find a better one than that.
sound like wind.
Well,
That
if
sounded
Jim
like-
would shut his mouth, then maybe you could hear the thunder.
Do you think
snow.
that any Titans fans sounded like that when the Titans news came out that they hired Robert Saleh?
I think that's a little aggressive.
I think
If
it
it
was
would have been
more of-
Harbaugh, it probably would have been that.
I think it was
Definitely
more
would
of that, but the fact that it wasn't Matt Nagy.
That probably has something to do with it.
So if it was Matt Nagy, it would sound like this.
No, it would not sound like this. If it was Matt Nagy, it would sound the opposite of this.
Find something that it would sound like if it was Matt Nagy.
You're going to have to give me a second. Oh,
Okay.
wait, hold up. I can do this.
Whatever happened to that guy? That is so dumb guy. Whatever happened to
used to call
Jake
in
from
yearly.
Brentwood?
Jake's rested, I think.
Are you not concerned about Jake and Brentwood?
I am. We ain't heard from him.
I'm very concerned about Jake and Brentwood. 615-737-1045.
How the Titans later?
Let's get Steven in because he wants to talk about the Titans.
Yeah, bring him.
Steven, what's up? Manchester.
I got
What's
you,
happening?
Steven.
Hey, I
Colin, look, I love the Robert Saleh hire. I think
All right.
it's the best that was left for them. And I'm a Steelers fan, been one since before Cowher. I kind of wish Pittsburgh would have snagged him. So that's how much I liked it. But developing a young quarterback in today's NFL, when the OC leaves, if he pulls an assistant with him, how much do you think that hurts the development of Cam Ward having to learn a new system? I mean, you understand what I'm saying? You're bringing in a whole new offensive system that goes in with him. How much of a detriment does that develop on Cam Ward versus Kubiak, who would be the offensive system himself because it's there? It's like Andy Reid. If Eric Bieniemy left, Andy Reid kept winning. And Eric Bieniemy comes back. You know, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want somebody that's in it for the long haul, and not necessarily using it as a stepping stone.
I've heard various things on that. I've heard, like, you know, it's not that big a deal in quarterbacks. Once they learn an NFL system, they can kind of marriage things. It's basically based on the language, like learning a different language.
Yeah,
because it's the same place typically. But
you want consistency though.
You do want consistency.
Yeah,
but this got brought up yesterday. Somebody was concerned about. Somebody called in concerned about the Titans hiring a really good offensive coordinator and then him going somewhere else or getting a head coaching job after. And Babs' point was spot on. Like, that's what you want.
Yep.
Because that means you had success.
Why are we worrying about that now? Like, that's some crazy stuff.
Either the OC is going to get fired or hired. Which one do you want?
Right. As a Titans fan,
right?
I hope he gets hired as a head coach somewhere else.
You're not going to have a 10-year offensive coordinator.
No, and that means that your offense looked good and Cam Ward developed and you won games.
Unless you're
That's what that
successful
means.
like Bieniemy, and it's gonna be held against you. They're gonna start saying, was he really calling plays? Or just like Brian Callahan when he came here.
He was not calling plays.
Yeah, it was questioned.
And it showed.
Yeah, there you go.
I will say this about Cam Ward. Like, look at his journey from different coaches, different systems in college. At least he has done it multiple times. I mean, you can say, yeah, he's had 8 different coaches and coordinators and whatever else. But, I mean, at least from a college perspective, he has learned different systems. Like, Miami was very different than what he ran with Eric Morris.
Yep.
True. 615-737-1045. So the big story today from Diana Rossini, Brian Daboll will be the Titans offensive coordinator if he does not get the Buffalo Bills head coaching job.
So is that what we are? Like, we're a contingency plan?
Well, I mean, you take a head coaching job,
but you're a
right?
contingency plan for not getting a head job with Allen as your quarterback. Like,
of a team that's been
blame
7 straight years winning a playoff game?
I'm okay with being that contingency plan. You know what I mean? That's like I don't know. That's like in marriage. Like, Mr. Babs would probably really want to marry like Cameron Diaz or something, but I'm his contingency plan. So here we are. And I'm great with that. I'm okay with that contingency. That's good.
Cameron Diaz, that's where he goes?
I don't know. She would be way taller than him. Maybe not Cameron.
So you're saying that you're the Titans and Cameron Diaz is the Bills?
Y'all say I'll be crazy, man.
I'm his contingency plan. It's literally
is that how you put that? That you're the Tennessee Titans and Cameron Diaz would be the Buffalo Bills in that situation?
Yes, yeah.
But so if he's your contingency plan,
I'm an okay contingency plan for him. Like, we went to the national championship. That dude I let him go to every single IU postseason game.
I allowed him
to. I was all about it. I pushed for it. Go.
If Mr. Babs is your contingency plan, who's the head coaching job? Like, who's your guy?
Flipping it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh.
Yeah, the wheels really.
I mean,
they're going to have a really good conversation.
It used to be.
You're loving this, like.
It used to be Marky Mark, but remember, then I watched him on the Manning cast, and I'm like, oh, he's a jerk.
Yeah, you did say that, but his movies are gold.
He's dead to
All
me.
of his movies are gold.
Yeah, but he's dead to me now. Maybe Ryan Reynolds. That's a good one.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Hey, man, see, the reason this is so cold-blooded because
there are lots of reasons.
Yeah, first reason is We pulling the curtain back, and what y'all don't know is these are conversations Pepsi and him would have in front of us anytime. Like, this ain't nothing that's out to know. Like, this is, hey, man, but the
I just think it's funny.
The comebacks that he would have be so excellent.
Yeah, I'm glad that he's not listening right now because I don't want to hear the comebacks.
Mr. Babs
Hey,
He'd be like,
speaks.
you're like the 8th contingency plan, just FYI.
So Travis is so funny. I hate calling him Mr. Babs. Travis is so funny that he'll come at you in conversations like he expects everybody to be in a sitcom, and that's his next line.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Exactly it. That's exactly it. It's a movie or a show every time. You're exactly right.
So now we've landed on Cameron Diaz and Ryan Reynolds.
Oh.
Canadian, that's your brethren.
That's his people.
Zeph, there you go.
By the way, Brian Daboll, Canadian.
Which would make Zeph the Chuck Woolery. Since you can make the connections, Zeph.
But all that to say,
No, I'm
sometimes
with
you got
on
to
that.
be A-OK with contingency plans.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what I was wanting to get to, though. Like, no, we're in a place as the Titans, like, that's got to be okay.
But if you don't get a head coaching job, I understand it. So then the next level is offensive coordinator, right? And then he chooses the Titans over all of the offensive coordinator jobs?
Yeah, but if
that
you
says something.
You're
right?
at the top of the contingency plan.
Yeah.
I mean, you got head coaching options, though, and you don't want to take those other options.
Yeah.
You'd rather take
You're
this,
Ryan
which means
Reynolds.
you're not going I don't expect him to. You're Ryan Reynolds. I don't expect him to be here long. I expect him to be here long enough to develop Cam and Bolton go get a head job.
Yeah, great.
Yep.
Go win some games, get us back to the playoffs, develop Cam.
3 years max.
Show that he is your franchise guy, and then get out of here.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Thanks for the love. Bye.
Yeah.
Shop the show
I'm great
says,
with it.
I'm going Gosling over Ryan Reynolds.
Ooh, yeah.
Both of them ain't Ryan, ain't they?
Yeah.
He Ryan Gosling
Yeah,
too, right?
Gosling. That's a good one.
It is a good
See,
one.
okay, there you go. So Mr. Babs is number 3 contingency. There we go.
Have you seen Crazy Stupid Love?
Oh, shoot.
You would love him even more if you saw that.
Really?
Oh, man.
I haven't seen Deadpool.
She
either.
makes him take his shirt off, and he takes his shirt off, and he's like, now it's your turn. And she goes, no, not with all that going on.
Oh, I have seen that scene.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the whole
she
thing.
Goes,
I've seen
you look
that
like you're
scene.
photoshopped.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes. Hey, let me ask you this. Would you rather have Brian Daboll as your OC or Matt Nagy?
Brian Daboll.
Dayball
Exactly.
times 1,000.
Exactly. So just live that contingency moniker
You're saying
out loud.
You're saying be careful what
Be
you
proud
wish
of
for.
it. Mm-hmm.
Or be
I feel like
careful
Matt
for
Nagy
what
gonna
you
come
wish
in and just he gonna be the one just in there standing around.
But he
ain't
already
gonna say
said he
nothing.
wasn't calling plays,
That's
so
what
why
I'm
are you going to
saying.
bring
He
him
gonna
in here to
stand
call
around.
plays?
He gonna
Like
be
he didn't want to
standing.
do it.
Well, he
Just
said
sitting there.
if he was a head coach, he wouldn't call plays.
Right.
Speaking of Matt Nagy, he did get an interview with the Eagles for their OC job, which Brian Daboll has also interviewed for in this cycle.
Jason says, Jason Martin. Is that Jason Martin with Jason Martin?
Ain't no way.
Y'all got to stop with the head jobs.
What you on? Facebook?
Oh, jeez.
It must be Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
615-737-1045. Chris is in his car. Chris, what's up?
Hey, guys. Real quick, everybody's talking about contingency. Guys are going to leave. Who's the DC for Kansas City? After he failed in New York, he hasn't left Kansas City. He's been there forever. Talk about why can't a guy come here and just stick around and stay and be successful?
No, I want him to be successful to the point where he gets other opportunities. I mean, I just
But
did.
he could.
Yeah,
I mean, you never know.
Are you saying the guy from Kansas City isn't successful then?
Spags? No, Spags has been everywhere.
Yeah.
That dude hadn't been in Kansas City for 10 years, has he? He was with the Eagles. He's been with everybody.
I thought we just talked.
He coached
Been there a
Blaine.
long time.
I mean-
Spags is Coach Blaine.
He just interviewed for the Titans head job.
He's been
Oh,
with
here we
Kansas City since 2019.
Close.
So before that, he was with the Giants, then the Ravens before that.
So that's 7 years.
He was with the Eagles when Blaine
6
was
years.
there.
Yeah, he was
Not 10.
as an assistant.
Okay, but
Spag
7.
Spag is also 66 years old. Do you think he's really trying to go somewhere?
Well, yeah, he interviewed for the Titans head job.
I just did it.
But that's a different deal. So if you get a guy that's been
No, I'm
all
with
over
you.
the
I'm with
league
you.
and then he gets to 60 and he's like, hey, I'm good here. I'm just going to coach it out.
I would rather.
Listen, Spags is the only coordinator in the NFL history to win Super Bowls with 2 different teams. How about that? So, you know what Spags says?
What does he say about
Suck it.
it? I wish it was time to break. That would have been good.
The other type of coach that happens to is a guy like Josh McDaniels in New England, where he's literally failed every time he's tried to be a head coach, and an offensive coordinator is the only thing he's been successful at.
Some people are meant to be that.
And
There you go.
And he found a spot in New England that loves him. He loves them. And it's just the perfect marriage, and he doesn't need any more than that because he's tried the Moore thing. It worked out horribly for him, and they held out their arms wide open for him to come back.
He'll probably get another one, though, and then go scratch
Your
that itch
arms
again.
wide open.
They're going to scratch that itch.
Like, I mean, it probably will.
Like
but
you just talked about, it's hard to turn that down, man. Like you just turned down a head coaching job in the NFL.
Mike McDaniel just did it, and you brought up that point earlier before the show started. Mike McDaniel will be the new Chargers OC. He turned down the head coaching job with the Browns,
Which was smart.
took his name out of it to be the OC at the Chargers.
Smart. That was
am I
damn
the-
genius.
Am
Like,
I the only person that's not like flabbergasted
No,
by that?
I'm, no, because I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
I
mean,
do you-
yesterday, you
do
said-
you want to just sign your head coaching
Bingo.
death certificate? Go to the Browns.
I mean, because in L.A., he can work 1 year with Justin Herbert, who's probably going to play pretty well. And everybody's going to look at him like, oh, look what he did with
But
Justin
let's,
Herbert.
let's take that part out, though.
Here's some more head coach opportunities.
Because I've been doing that the last 4 years. Expecting him to play pretty well. And it ain't all his fault. Injuries take a part in that, too. I'm done with giving Justin Herbert so much leeway, though. You got to show up and show out.
I feel like we have that conversation
I like that.
We
every
do, every single year.
preseason.
No,
Like,
it was
Justin Herbert's one of the best arm throwers in the game, blah, blah, blah.
Always.
And then
Didn't you bring him up as a Nathaniel candidate?
He was on the
Yeah.
because if he didn't perform, because not last year, but the year 2 years prior, he was on the ballot to be NFL preseason MVP, if that's even a category.
yeah, and he
But
was on your
every year-
preseason Nathaniel list.
Yes, he was. So it's like, come on, dog. No,
Also,
I ain't gonna keep
Cam
buying
Ward
that.
got sacked 55 times. Justin Herbert got sacked 54 times.
That's what I'm saying.
And he's supposed to be one of the best
That's what
in
I'm
the,
saying.
in
You
the
know
game.
what Justin Herbert's
Injuries,
nickname
man.
is? It's if man, because if he had a better offensive line, or if he had more weapons, or if this didn't happen, or if that didn't happen, he would be so good.
Now listen, that's the Titans right now too.
That's a lot of things.
It is.
A lot of people. Justin, I can't get past contingencies. Cameron Diaz, come on, Babs.
Oh,
No dude's throwing it away for Cameron Diaz. Carrie Underwood, I'm risking it all. Sorry to my wife, but I think she knows.
Hey, you don't
I
like
got an
Cameron
Angelina Jolie over Cameron Diaz.
I hadn't seen her in a minute.
No, she's weird.
Now.
Dude, she like drinks her own blood.
Now.
What?
She wasn't always like that. Billy Bob turned her like that, man.
No, she's always been weird.
He was weird, too.
She drinks her own blood? Is that
Yeah,
true?
yeah.
Or
get a
she
little
drank
gothic.
his.
Something,
I
it's
can't
something,
remember.
yeah, it's something to it.
It's something
I think
weird.
coming out of Tomb Raider, she was kind of feeling that way.
Yeah. I think she
So
used to
pre-Tomb
wear
Raider, you're good.
It was on there.
she used to wear like a vial of his blood on
Yeah,
top of it
yeah.
and then talked about like drinking it.
She got out there a little bit.
Just a bit.
When we come back,
She's still out there.
Big Jeff's reaction to the Salah hire. Who is it, Jordan Schultz?
Yes.
Has it? We've got that for you next. 3HL 1045.
All right, I want to tell you about my friends at Trajan Wealth. They won't deliver you a sales pitch. You get straight talk for them. Maybe you know that your finances for the future are not totally in check, or maybe you don't know if they're in check. You don't know if you're going to be ready for retirement or not. Well, you can meet with Trajan Wealth. They can help you to feel empowered. They are fiduciaries. Their advice is built around what is best for you. And you can see the difference with Trajan Wealth. 2 offices, Brentwood and Franklin. Give them a call, 615-270-5000. Tell them Dawn sent you. Check them out at TrajanWealth.com for more information. Trajan Wealth can be your partner in your financial wealth journey. Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, SEC registered investment advisor, client, paid advertisement, additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
What are you eating over there?
Dude, I got these good old candy bars, that everybody sell for $1.
Wait, you bought candy bars from kids again?
Yeah, but this one ain't from the kids. I think they either swindled the people at CVS to put it in the store or Walgreens, one of them.
No, they're in all Walgreens.
Okay,
I've seen those in.
Oh, you didn't get taken again.
No.
We did a whole thing on You Got Took at Eddie V's at 10 o'clock at night from some kids trying to support their football team.
Yeah, I was volunteered on this one.
And then you were like, after they already got away, you were like, where's your coach?
Yeah, that make no sense. But they spoiled it from, no, that came up because they spoiled it for the little dude at the gas station.
Yeah.
Now, he looked like he was about 22 raising money for AAU. I know it. Now, I understand what's going on in college, sports and stuff, but, dog, they not doing that in AAU.
How did Alabama just get a pro basketball player?
This is the wildest part.
We'll get into that.
Right before they play Tennessee, too.
Out of all weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah, be kidding me.
Tennessee about to lose again?
Yeah. If that same Tennessee team shows up, this dude, he was a problem when he played for Alabama then. Like, don't look at the stats.
He's 7 feet, 225 pounds.
And this ain't the one like the one that went to Baylor. Najee, he's not like him. Like, that dude's struggling.
Yeah.
This one, he was a problem. Alabama swept the league. Brandon Miller's about to get a max contract. Noah Clowney's about to get a max contract soon. They were on his team in 2022-23, dog. We're 26. He's playing for 3 professional teams.
And you got to think, he's gone through like a professional strength and conditioning training program.
Yeah, but that ain't. The strength and conditioning in college is way better than pros.
Is it really?
Absolutely.
I didn't know that. I wouldn't have thought that.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
Stoney Keeley on YouTube. If they can invent time travel, I'm going back for some 1970s Helen Mirren.
What is that?
That's his contingency plan.
She's like an octogenarian actress. British. She's been in everything, man.
Really?
Helen Mirren, yeah.
Helen Mirren.
He's going back to 1970s.
I mean, that's like you and Martha.
Yeah.
No, I want Martha now. I don't want to. What I'm going back for?
There's a difference there.
I ain't going back. She cool right now for me.
No time travel
Maybe a year
needed,
ago.
for
When did
sure.
she come out with that magazine? Years ago? 2 years ago? Yeah, I ain't going back further than that. He trying to go back 40, 50 years.
What about Martha in prison? Is that a hotter mother? Martha?
Yes, yeah. I mean, she's stock skyrockets of like she one of the ones.
Done some hard time there.
Yeah, like they end up baking. They ain't have ovens. So that means she was making stuff out of Martha, all right. She can okay.
Ramon is on it in the chat. Stoney's puffing some devil lettuce, if that's how he feels.
Yeah, you feel me, Savage?
I don't know, Savage. Have you seen Helen Mirren in the 70s? I don't know.
Look up. Savage said, don't look up.
No, I'm done with this. I want to hear Big Jeff on Robert Saleh.
What was he saying?
A lot of people wondering what Big Jeff thought about this. Now, they did incorporate Big Jeff to ask players around the league that played for Robert Saleh about Robert Saleh, so clearly he was down. But this is what he said to who? Jordan Schultz?
Jordan Schultz, who I guess has a full episode with Jeffrey Simmons on his podcast coming out sometime today. This is a little snippet from it with Big Jeff.
What's your reaction to having a new head coach in Robert Saleh, a defensive-minded leader?
I was pretty pumped. I'm laying in bed and, I get a FaceTime call. It said, Mike Morganzi. I'm like, oh, it got to be true.
GM, yeah.
I was like, oh, let me call him back right now. He was like, meet your new head coach. And sitting there with your new head coach. When I posted it, even on my Instagram, I got maybe like 3 or 4 guys that he didn't coach. And guys that I respect the hell out of. Forrest Buckman, Aziz, Samo, who played with him just this past year. Guys like that, you're going to love him. You're going to love his style. To have a defensive head coach, I didn't have that before with Vrabel and now Saleh. Like, that's exciting the hell out of me.
What did he say to you in terms of why he's so fired up to coach you, Jeff?
Hell, it was after the game we played San Fran. Telling me I'm a hell of a player. At the end, I kind of rubbed it out like, you're going to be in Tennessee next year, right? And it's crazy that it's actually happened. To see his energy on the sideline, that's contagious. And to have that from a head coach now, I want to celebrate with my coach. I want to see that fireness on the sideline. That's what's exciting me.
What do y'all think?
I like it. I like it.
Fiery coach on the sideline. That's definitely him.
I'm accepting of it.
Did y'all listen?
That's
What
why-
did you think about Jeff's reaction, though?
I like it. That's so watching him come from the Jets. Remember, that's what I said. That's what drew my interest because of the way he was on San Fran's sideline. Like, he was running out meeting players, and for him to come from the situation he came from with the Jets, which is a draining situation, I was like, man, dude, you sure he got the fire lit? You know what I mean? Or does he need to work his way back in? And after watching him at San Fran, I'm like, no, dude, it's like he got something to prove. Like, he want to get back in the saddle. You know what I'm saying? So I feel exactly what Big Jeff's saying. I'm with that.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot, actually.
I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's one thing with Robert Saleh. Like, this is going to be, the identity of this team is going to be a physical, in-your-face, punch-you-in-the-mouth team.
Right.
I mean, because that's the way he is.
Yeah, no question about it. That's what that's what I want, especially with my defense.
So
So
when you're trying to get up off the mat, you know what I mean?
yeah, and then we keep saying the OC. We keep talking about the OC. Is him coming in? Is he cool with keeping Denard Wilson? Is that like it's not? I don't think it's been a question about the DC. So Denard is in,
Well, it's
He
'cause
might
he's
be,
call,
right?
He's call, Saleh's calling plays.
right?
So that came out when when the announcement came out. So I really don't know I don't know if there's a connection between him and Denard. I'm sure the organization, if they really like Denard, they'll kind of do what they're going to do with Bones.
Right.
It's like, hey, man, like, we got a guy that's already under contract. Like, would you consider him? But I have a feeling that they're going to, outside of Bones, at least for the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator, they're going to let Robert Saleh hire his guy.
Yeah.
Is kind of how I think that's going to land.
I mean, that's what Berganzi said.
Yeah.
But just flat out, like, our head coach is going to hire his staff.
Bones will be the only one where I know for sure that at least they should push for him.
I was going to say, watch what you say.
Yeah, not know
you
for
don't
sure.
know for sure anything.
No, for sure that I know for sure that they should do that. I don't know if they will though.
B-Man 515 need the OC sooner than later.
Agreed.
I think at this point they're waiting on Daboll, right? Like to see what happens there and then move on. But, like, here's my question. Why would Buffalo fire a coach that's been to the playoffs and won at least one playoff game 7 years in a row and then hire a guy that got fired for losing? I know he was at Buffalo before as OC, but how do you sell that?
I think to me,
As a
I think
head
it's
coach.
easy. I think it's easy, yo, just because.
Is it?
Yeah, because, in my opinion, just because you brought him back coupled with where you have Joe Judge at now. Ain't that his name? Mm-hmm. Where you have him at. Now, remember, he was the hottest ticket last year and decided not to leave. I don't know if they sweetened the pot for him or what at OC, but he worked his way up. Is it Joe Brady or Joe Judge? OC.
Brady.
Yeah.
I'm like, Joe Judge.
Yeah, that's what I was just. Y'all told me.
Oh, Joe
I'm
Brady.
Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, Joe
Okay,
Judge is a
well,
guy. I didn't know what you were talking about.
When I kept on talking, I was like, man, this don't sound right. But Joe Brady, like when you think about what they did for Joe Brady, like upping his status in the franchise, and you bring back a guy that helped develop Josh Allen to get to this point, I can see that, man. You know what I mean? The relationship is there. You know what I mean? It's always, we talk about the NFL retreading guys, you know what I'm saying, and running them back through the cycle. Imagine him, he already had the experience. Now that the head spot with the Giants, now you coming back here with a relationship with Josh, it may rekindle something that you thought was going to grow and it didn't at the time. But now it's another look at it. I think it's a good spot for him, honestly, man. Because that QB got it. That QB what? You crazy.
Judge.
Yeah,
I was like, yes,
let me
like-
roll. Yeah. Let me roll with it. Yeah.
It's like I put you out on the plank, and then you turned around and said,
Yeah, like-
is it cool to jump
Yeah,
in here
you
in the
sure?
shark-infested waters?
Straight
Yeah,
down.
man, go.
Yeah. Well, all right.
You'll be all right.
Then when I jumped, I was like, this ain't it.
It's because we talk so much about that dang Ole Miss coaching staff. That's
Yeah.
why.
They worked it all
man.
in together. But I think it's good for Daboll, man. I don't know why. I mean,
So would you be good with Daboll here?
I like Daboll.
Dabo Swinney?
No, not Daboll, Sweeney. I like Daboll. I like calling him Daboll.
Daboll?
Yeah. I like it.
He just changing his name now.
Yeah, I give everybody nicknames.
Does he have alternate personalities?
he may when he may have the head coach personality versus the
I will say,
OC
Hey, I'm good with that.
he does have the
It's a different job, man.
Yeah.
Daboll!
Yeah. Okay.
Daboll.
All right.
He does have the experience of dealing with Josh Allen his first 4 years in the NFL. So
I just said that.
I know. Oh, really? I was reading the chat. Sorry. There's some crazy stuff going on there.
I just said that's the reason. That was my whole spiel.
Thanks for
my bad.
listening to us.
Sorry, I was trying to block somebody in the chat that was saying some crazy stuff.
No, dude.
Hey, listen, people can be crazy.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
my whole
no.
thing. The experience and
No,
the
this
relationship
guy
that
wants
he
me
has
to
with.
die and puts it in the chat because the show would be better. I'm like, dude,
Die?
yes.
I wasn't going to say that on air,
Wow.
but yeah, that's what he said.
Yes.
Dude, okay.
Like, you
yeah.
got to get a life, man.
Yeah.
If I upset you that much,
People
like,
bored, man.
I'm a little worried about you. Like, the fact that I can have that much of an
Yeah,
impact
that's-
on you is
That shows the power
very
that you have.
sad. Like, that is sad.
My granddad
is
used to
sad.
say that. Like,
You gotta
get-
go get a drink
Yeah,
or
something. You gotta do something.
I don't
A
know,
hobby,
maybe a
something.
weed pen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
wants-
Something, dude.
wants Babs to
You gotta
die?
take a
Yeah,
deep
that's
Sorry,
wild.
sorry, I didn't listen to your spiel, Slay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was long. That's how I got to Joe Judge.
I'm like, the hate,
that
man,
does
you
show
gotta
the
check
power that you
yourself.
have over someone.
Okay.
If they, no,
It's
you.
just a troll. It's probably the same guy I blocked for telling me that
Yeah.
I was a bleeping idiot, whatever, 2 days ago, and he came back with a different name. Clown. Like, seriously, get a life.
Please.
It's okay if you don't like me, but
Hey,
you don't
listen.
sit here and say go die.
Life sucks.
We're just trying to have a good
Come
time,
on,
man.
dude.
We're trying to have a good time.
God,
Coach
get a
Mac.
reality check.
Coach Matt coming up next. What does he know about Robert Saleh, and what does he anticipate seeing from the defense? Saleh, historically a 4-3 guy. Titans have been 3-4. How much does that factor into anything that we will see next year? We'll talk with Coach Mack next. Thanks to our friends at Two Rivers Ford. Man, we'll be right back.
Hey, yo, fellas, ladies, check this out, man. Get real about your health this year when Synergex and Low T Center. For a limited time, the men's TRT test is absolutely free. Women's hormone test, normally $299, is now $99. And the weight loss consultation, that, people, is free. Walk in or book an appointment and get myhealthfix.com. That's real simple. The guys, you got to understand this. I was like you before I went to find out what my T levels were. I didn't even know that testosterone was a thing until I told a buddy how tired I was. And then since you turn 40, once you get over the hump, it's like, whoa, wait a minute. He told me he and most of the guys that we know go to Synergex and Low T Center. Finally went, took the TRT test, shocked to find out my T levels was below 300. Now that I'm on it, TRT, at Synergex and Low T Center, you feel better, just like me. I have ever than before. Not only that, your wife or your spouse, they're going to love it too. Guaranteed. And the love, all of it. Yeah, you get it. Well, a gentleman never tells, I'll leave that alone. Go to Synergex and Low T Center. GetMyHealthFix.com.
I want to tell you about eSpaces. eSpaces.com if you want to learn about some new avenues for you to get your work done. eSpaces.com. They will explain everything there. And you can check out what is available to you. If you need workspace, they are there for you. If you need meeting space, all of it. eSpaces is redefining co-working with exceptional offices for every business. They've got 15 locations in Middle Tennessee. You can check them all out online. That way you can find a spot. Maybe you got people spread out. You can have a meeting with everyone in the same spot. eSpaces.com. Designed for entrepreneurs, teams, and established professionals, featuring private offices, team suites, meeting rooms that are fully equipped, 24/7 access, flexible terms, beautiful professional spaces that are move-in ready. Whether you're scaling up or just getting started, eSpaces provides flexibility without compromise. Want to check them out? You can. eSpaces.com. Tours available now. Reserve your space early. Visit eSpaces.com. That's eSpaces.com.
Good afternoon. It's 4:03. I'm Joseph Bonanno live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Make Kentucky Down Studios. In NFL news, former Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel is heading to Los Angeles to become the offensive coordinator of the Chargers. The Browns are currently closing in on the Falcons are closing in on former Browns OC Tommy Rees to head to Atlanta. And Diana Rossini reporting this morning that Giants head coach Brian Daboll could be headed to Tennessee if he does not get the head coach job with Buffalo. However, he is expected to interview with the Bills. Also, 49ers general manager John Lynch today on Brandon Ayuk saying it's safe to say he has played his last snap as a Niner, and the Ayuk transaction will come at some point this week, and he will not return to San Francisco. For your foundation repair, waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
$3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay, the executive producer of $3HL is F-Dog.
What's up?
You okay?
Yeah, I got my words crossed there a little bit.
Cleveland Browns, Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah. Well, they just basically switched coaching staffs.
Yeah. Coming up at 4:20, Todd Furman will break down the NFL Final Four. Maybe some college football national championship futures, 220 days away from the college football season.
Bring it on.
Y'all both just did this at the same time. Y'all both go.
Yeah.
Also, Slay, you better get your hockey pick ready for Furman because you know he'll have one.
Oh, I already got. Let me see if I won last night. I bet three leg last night.
All right.
Nope. Ain't no money now to say I won anything.
All righty then. Coach Mack joins us, presented by Two Rivers Ford. Coach, what's up? How are you?
Hi, guys. Everybody go to the grocery store. You got your food ready?
Oh, no, man. Now they're starting to talk about ice. It was all fun and games when we were talking about, like 20 inches of snow. Now they're talking about ice to hold down the snow accumulation, which will get even nastier.
Yeah, you start looking at some of those models. I mean, you can live with just about anything, but that ice brings a whole different story to it.
Especially here.
All the hills and the curves, and God help the people in Jolton,
No, the whole ice thing. I mean, we've all lived through some of those things.
Yep.
It's hard to work with that ice when it's got all the power pulled down.
Robert Saleh going to be sorry, Babs.
Oh, I was just going to say, why isn't it signed, announced? What's taking so long?
Why isn't what?
Why isn't Robert Saleh introduced, signed, announced, all that? What's taking so long, Coach?
I don't know. You had to the timeline on all of these things is always different. I mean, he's going to be the head coach. So when they pull all of this other stuff together, I think that's when it'll finally come together and be announced. I mean, I don't know. I don't ask. They didn't ask me for a timeline.
Well, I sure would have, Coach Mack. I know what to do.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you would have.
Well, let's go this direction. What do you know about Robert Saleh? Do you have connection with him? What do you know about him?
Well, I've never worked with him, but I know people that have worked with him. I mean, he built everything that he's done. Being a defensive coach, and of course, his first head coaching job. We know where he got it at the Jets, and that's a challenge within itself. For a lot of different reasons. I know that personally. I took on a real challenge with the one head coaching job that I accepted. So I mean, everything's got its own factors to it. But he's a good ball coach. He's very well respected in this league, and now he's got to get a staff together. That's the main thing right now. And we all know that his offensive staff is extremely important. I think he'll probably have some really good ties with his defensive people, and I'm sure he's got some good offensive ties too. But he's got to make the choice to develop this quarterback.
So I know this is overblown in a lot of cases, but Titans have been a 3-4 defense for the last, I don't know, decade. Saleh, historically a 4-3 guy. I know everything's kind of, in interplay mode regarding all of those things, but what will we see? Do you anticipate some changes in terms of what that defense looks like schematically?
Well, there'll be some difference, but really right now, Brent, everybody's a hybrid because you're playing everybody's playing a lot of 4-2 nickel, and that's a 4-man down front. Now, everybody that is playing a 4-2, depending on what you're seeing offensively, that everybody's got a 5-man front in their package. You've got a 5-man front in your package for several reasons. You got a 5-man front in your package for personnel matchups. You got a 5-man front in your package for down and distance matchups. So there's not really nobody is exclusively one thing or the other anymore in the National Football League. Just like nobody is really one thing or the other offensively, because defensively it's a matchup. And the biggest thing that you have to be able to do is be able to match your front with your back end. And so, I mean, the coverage aspect of it in the National Football League nowadays, you've got to be able to play the space game on defense. And to do that, you need some more cover people. But everybody's got a 5-man front. I mean, with a 4-man line, you can morph into a 5-man front real quickly.
Coach Mack, when a guy comes in like this with coaching experience at a group with success like this, how much does relationships play into going into what you have to spend going into free agency as far as relationships with guys that you know around the league? He had some stars defensively in his time.
Yeah, well, look, just like in the basketball circle or any other, professional sports circle, it's a real small circle of people, really, when you start thinking about it. And so you know who's who in the zoo,
right?
Yeah, I promise you do know that. And even if you've never worked, exclusively with somebody, you know somebody that knows somebody. And plus, look, everything that you do as a coach in this league is on tape. Yeah. Everything that you do. And so if you ever have any questions about somebody's ability, all you've got to do is go to the tape. Go to the tape and look at it. And then as much as people talk in this league, and when I say people, coaches talk to other players around the league. Yeah. If they want to know about a coach, it's easy to get a conversation going to find out who's who.
Yeah, and Big Jeff did that. He told Jordan Schultz that and got good reviews from players around the league that he knows about Robert Saleh. So,
well, they all do it. They all do it, Brent. I mean, you're involved in it. I mean, I'm still in that circle where I can call up anybody and ask them, what's so and so. Give me some pluses and some minuses. Would you hire him? Why would you not hire him? All of these things. If you're in that circle of people, then you can do that very easily.
Coach, I get off at 6. I'm going to come by, borrow your phone for about 10 minutes, and I'll get back.
Ron, you can come by anytime you want to.
Borrow your phone for 10 minutes.
We call a couple people and see.
Real quick, talking about going back to that 4 or 5-man front thing, is the biggest difference just like the size and skill set of that 4th guy or that 5th guy, depending on 4-3 base or 3-4?
Yeah, well, if you run a 3-4, your 2 outside backers are guys that are normally bigger guys that stand up at a 2-point on the edge, and you use them some in coverage because, it makes sense, right? The more people that you put up the front of the line, the fewer people you have to cover with. Now, once you go to a 4-3 defense, your 2 outside linebackers now, a lot of them are stacked backers that play off the ball and can also walk out in space. But most of the time, as I said, people are playing a lot of big nickel stuff now because of the matchups.
Coach Mack, presented by Two Rivers Ford. Albert Breer had this yesterday in the Monday Morning Quarterback, talking about plan and interviews, which we've talked about with you before. But Breer wrote, they went through Saleh's detailed plan for Cam Ward, in which Saleh demonstrated a real command of what Ward would need, including staffing on the offensive side. With experienced candidates and a second phase plan should a coordinator leave. That is some serious detail.
You have to have it. I mean, you do. I mean, again, as I said, you guys know the story. I've interviewed for 3 of these jobs, got 2 of them, and I was my interviews were 2-day interviews, and they went at depth because you're never going to get everybody exactly slotted when you first put a staff together. You have to have backups. You have to have it, and you can't just say, oh well, I'll get somebody, because the people that are hiring, they're not looking for you to say, I'll just get somebody. Who are you getting? Why are you getting them? And what chance do you think you have to get them? And why do you think that they would help who you're bringing in?
So, trying to think about offensive coordinator, obviously a very important hire. Diana Rossini had the story. If Brian Daboll doesn't get the Bills job, he's the Titans offensive coordinator. What do you know about him?
Well, I mean, Daboll's been at this a long time. I mean, you can see, the people that he's worked with, especially at the quarterback and the offensive positions. Here's the thing, though. You can't just put on somebody's coaching ability what has happened to them at some place where they may have had some deficiency that they had to work around and work with. Every circumstance is different. He knows what he's doing. You don't get interviewed for head jobs, and you don't get head jobs in this league unless you're qualified to do it. And so, I mean, if that is the case and it turns out, then it would probably be a plus.
Yeah. Curious to know what you thought about Ruben Bain Jr. just eyeball test watching the game live the other day.
Yeah, I just did Ruben Bain in depth for the last couple of days. He's a shorter guy, but he's powerful. I mean, this guy is powerful at initial quickness, strong hands. He's a knockout punch guy. And the other thing about him is that he is a really, really, just you talk about high motor guy, and you watch it. He's very, very physical. I don't know if that length is going to, he's going to play. People start saying you're not long enough, you're not this, you're not that. He's a damn good football player that is a physical dude. I liked him. I liked what I saw. I don't know how high in this draft he will go. They're just going through the first 50 players in this draft at the top of it. I can tell you what I see is edge rushers and receivers. There's quite a few of those in those first 50.
Good.
So Austin Stanley sent us this because after the game I was talking about wanting Bain, just watching him in person do, just even
anything
without the numbers. Yeah. And so he sent this stat. He said, no edge defender with arms as short as Bain has ever made a Pro Bowl or had a 10-plus sack season since it was tracked back in 2000.
Your response was?
My response was hogwash.
My response was eye test.
What is your response, Coach Mack?
Well, I think to me, it's a whole individual thing. Just because somebody, we're at that time of the start of the season, and you know this, Don. You've been around this long enough where the first thing that you start doing is picking these guys apart.
Yeah.
I will say this. Ruben Bain is a good football player and is going to be successful at the NFL level. I will say that.
Is he number 4 overall good?
Well, look, there's some other outside rushers that have more physical gifts than he does. They're different than he is, but it's going to be dealer's choice when you get there.
Have you watched David Bailey at all?
Yes, I have. I like David Bailey. He's long. And look, he's a freak. He's a freak list with his numbers. You talk about numbers. Now he's not as thick as Ruben Bain. It's a completely different body type.
Love it. Can't wait to talk more draft with you. Coach Mack, presented by Two Rivers Ford. Thank you, Coach. Good stuff, man.
All right, guys.
Stay warm.
See you. Stay warm.
Yep. See you. There he is, Coach Mack. When we come back, Todd Furman. NFL Final Four coming up this weekend. What does Todd think? We'll get a detailed look into those 2 games coming up. What's wrong with you?
You crazy.
I'm crazy. We'll be right back.
All right, when Team USA is on, you can almost see the moment when a kid starts believing that they could be next, right? Now, while Xfinity cannot guarantee that for your kid, they can guarantee something just as important, and that is that your internet price won't change for 5 years, no contracts, no commitments. So while your kid is ordering gear online or streaming highlight reels or video, chatting with coaches, your Xfinity internet price will not budge. And who knows, by the time the next Olympic Winter Games roll around, maybe your kid could be getting fitted for their very own Team USA uniform. And guess what? You'll still be paying the same price for reliable Wi-Fi thanks to Xfinity. Even more to enjoy with the Xfinity Gold Medal celebration now through February 22nd. Get their best price on gig Wi-Fi for 5 years guaranteed, just $50 a month. Plus get Peacock Premium included for 2 years. That's a $10.99 a month value. Xfinity. Imagine that. Proud partner of Team USA. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Actual speeds vary.
Buddy Allen Carpet, one floor and home. I went over yesterday to see the showroom and to meet up with Zach Allen and the crew, Jenna and everybody at Buddy Allen Carpet, one floor and home, and had a great time. Even laid down on the heated tile that they could put in your bathroom. I mean, phenomenal. We stepped into a shower. I know that sounds weird. That was big enough for a lot of people, which also sounds weird, but it's also true. And Buddy Allen, Carpet, one floor and home, they have some exciting news coming up. You may hear some stuff about that on Friday, but incredible Nashville OG company. And, man, they are so much more than carpet. Pick your cabinetry, your countertops, your plumbing fixtures, shower doors, bathtubs, hardwood lighting, and flooring all in one spot. Plus, their design experts will walk you through every step, measurements, materials, professional installation. So there are no surprises, just beautiful results the Buddy Allen way. Buddy Allen will help you create spaces that you'll be proud to call home. And right now, enjoy special savings on your next kitchen, bath, and flooring project. Just visit the Buddy Allen showroom in Donaldson or schedule a free in-home shopping experience by visiting BuddyAllenCarpet1.com today. Again, that's BuddyAllenCarpet1.com. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty, Don Davenport. Don Davenport. Yeah, that's her. And Ron Slay.
Yeah.
Executive producer of 3HL SF.
What's up?
We just tried to cut a promo during the break, and it was a complete and utter disaster. So let's do it live. You ready? Cut the music. Cut the music. Here we go. You ready?
Oh, jeez. Hold up. No, let me record.
You good, Zeph?
Yeah, you're good.
3, 2, 1. 104.5 The Zone is going to the Bay to broadcast live from Radio Row at Super Bowl 60.
Tune in as...
That is my line.
I hope everybody knows that this is what I have to deal with on a daily basis when the mics are off.
I thought you did it because I couldn't do it right there.
I know. I made it my line because you took 12 takes and still didn't get it right.
I'm ready. I got the last two.
You got it?
Yep.
You get the last two?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Last chance. 3, 2, 1. 104.5 The Zone is going to the Bay to broadcast live from Radio Row at Super Bowl 60.
Tune in as we, 3HL, talks with tons of very special guests February 5th through the 7th.
Our Radio Row coverage is sponsored by Circle Sports and Durastar. For more info on this event or to hear all our special interviews on demand, visit 1045thezone.com.
What do you think about our radio professionalism, Todd Furman? How about that?
There is no radio professionalism. There hasn't been any radio professionalism, and it wasn't about to start today, let alone the untruth that you guys are telling all your listeners about being on Radio Row just about 1,500 miles, or I guess 1,000 miles away from where the actual Super Bowl will be getting played.
Well, we'll be there Wednesday through Friday. We'll be in Vegas Monday and Tuesday. I mean, listen, man.
Okay.
It's tough being us sometimes.
Yeah, look, I mean, a little stop in Vegas, a little trip to Northern California, some time in Napa, wine country. You know, Dawn spending her 401k to go watch Indiana win a national championship on Monday. Look, there's nobody on this planet that should live as well as the three of you do on a day-in, day-out basis.
Well, you'll never get that memory back, Davenport, and you'll certainly not get the money back.
That's true.
And you left out.
That is all true.
Yeah, you left out, Todd, Father, a special little dinner with a good friend of ours in Vegas.
Yeah, have you set that up, Todd?
Yeah, what's the hold
I'm still
up?
working on it, trying to figure out. I'm waiting for Slay to give me the exact dates. It seemed to be a fluid and moving target.
Do not listen to Slay.
It's the first, the
He has
second,
been
and
wrong.
the 3rd of
So
February.
once you guys know exactly when you're flying in versus when you're flying out, we can make those proper provisions accordingly.
So when Todd, just for the listening crew out there, when Todd asked us when we're going to be there, Slay answered before anyone could, and so confidently, we'll be there Wednesday through Friday, February 4th through the 5th through the 7th. That's what. Yeah, and that was not right.
That was wrong.
No, it's incorrect information, so I should know
Not even
anytime that
close.
Slay is the first one to jump in there that I have to take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I was
He
wild.
was so confident.
I
in
was.
it.
No, I felt confident.
Hey, can I start this conversation off, Todd, Father, with your...
I didn't know there were any rules or protocol around here, but I'm glad you're asking my permission.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, everything is done by script. We just act like it's not.
Yeah, right. So do you remember when you came on last week and said that you thought Miami would win outright?
Ooh.
I'm just wondering. Just wondering.
You know what's funny? The bravado that you have after watching Indiana kick a field goal with 1:46 to go, Miami get to midfield. I'm willing to bet your level of confidence and your better half weren't feeling like you needed to pound your chest when Carson Beck had the ball in his hands at the 42-yard line with a chance to go in and write a storybook ending for the Miami Hurricanes.
No way. Do you know what I said? I said it to the Miami guy next to me. I said, Carson Beck is due a pick. He always throws
Which
one.
you always call.
It's
You also
coming.
called that, Todd.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
You went over.
I thought he was going to throw one during the game. I didn't know it would come at that particular juncture of
Right.
things, to say the least. But that's Indiana being able to fend off a late rally from Miami. For a team that had been the most disciplined, or one of the most in college football all season long, it was almost the undisciplined penalty on 2nd and 1 and the false start on the center that became Indiana's undoing. But the block punt, and of course Miami jumping off sides on a 3rd and 13 that led to 7 points was their undoing. So credit Indiana for doing enough not to lose the game, where Miami, tried to do everything they could to get themselves back into it and came up just a bit short. And what was a very entertaining fourth quarter after a first half that I think put most of us to sleep.
Yes.
You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch. Bibbidi Bobbidi said, we'll do it live, exclamation point. That is so true.
Do it live.
Just Google search that one later. That's pretty funny. Todd, you did get the +8.5, though.
Yeah, I mean, look, Miami did everything they could to stay outside of the number, but felt that was a pretty competitive game from start to finish. I don't love Miami's decision-making at the end of the first half on 4th and short, settling for a 50-yard field goal, and then taking a little while to get into any semblance of an offensive rhythm. But the one thing that was interesting when you watched the Canes, and I have to give Indiana a ton of credit, Miami had multiple chances in that fourth quarter to get off the field on 3rd and 4th down. Weren't able to do it, whether it's Fernando Mendoza lowering his shoulder on that improbable touchdown run or finding Charlie Becker for multiple back shoulder throws. Countless opportunities for the Canes to get the ball back with a lot more time than they did have left in the contest. But Indiana made plays when they mattered most, and it's a reason that they were able to win their first national championship in school history.
Have you looked at next year in terms of future odds?
I have not jumped the gun yet. The one thing that I will say, reviewing some of these conference schedules that are there with only one bye week, Texas Tech gets an extremely favorable road in front of them. Their most difficult test, at least on paper, appears to be a home date against Arizona State. No regular season matchup against BYU. Pretty soft non-conference schedule. So while I don't love the idea of tying up my money for 360-plus days or whatever it is until the national championships played out here in lovely Las Vegas, Texas Tech at right around 18-1 was the one price that kind of stood out to me.
Texas Tech, spending that bread.
Brandon Sorsby, baby.
Talking about easy.
That becomes my biggest concern, Dawn. You've seen the Sorsby experience up close and personal. And while it looks good for the first 2-3 quarters, it doesn't always exactly write the best final chapter.
He also didn't have a ton of talent around him. But yes, you're right.
So we'll see what Texas Tech can do. But, yeah, tough to try and bet some of these short shots this far out. And while I know people, mentioned the value that was out there in Indiana at 100-1, 200-1, look, it's tough to find those needles in the haystack, and a hat tip to those folks who did. As somebody who was sitting on a Miami ticket at 175-1, thought I had a little bit more than a puncher's chance. And alas, Carson Beck reminded us who he was.
Every single time.
Yeah, what was his stat? I read it the other day. He's lost 6 college football games, and 4 of those came on an interception to end it.
Pretty impressive to even be in that spot to lose those kind of high leverage games.
Yeah.
You figured a guy that hadn't spent set foot in a college classroom in 2+ years might have been a little bit more buttoned up diagnosing defenses in the waning stages of these games.
That's a fair argument.
How about that? Speaking of schedule, a couple of things at play here. AFC Championship game Sunday, 2:00, CBS. Patriots a 5.5-point favorite. Patriots with the easiest schedule, not only this year, but since 1978. How do you balance that with them going against Jared Stidham, of all people, at quarterback?
I think you kind of throw that out now. Look, there are 2 games left, and if you win both of them, you are a Super Bowl champion, and that's what stands in front of New England. A little bit of an easier task on paper facing Jarrett Stidham than Bo Nix. You see the downgrade in the market. Denver projected to be about a 1.5, 2-point favorite, all things being equal. Nix gets announced out with that broken ankle, and here we are with the Patriots in no man's land, a 4.5, 5-point favorite. There was a little bit of a buy on the Broncos at +6, the best number that was out there. We've seen a little bit of over money as well, from 41 to 42.5. I think one of the storylines that's being overlooked, aside from, of course, the change of quarterback for the Broncos, is that it's a defense that we thought on paper was going to be one of the best in the league. But you can make the case that this will be the most favorable defensive matchup that the Patriots will face. Now, I know they're going out on the road. It's a little different than playing in Foxborough. But the Chargers defense was playing at a higher level, and we know the Texans defense was. So let's see if Denver can make the Patriots one-dimensional. But I think New England's going to make a concerted effort to run the football, and it'll be up to Sean Payton and company to figure out what they can do in the passing game, because this Patriots run defense looks to be as good now as it was early in the year with the return of Milton Williams kind of anchoring that interior of the D-line.
So you don't want any part of the 5.5. Is there a line that you would jump?
If it got back to 6, it would be worth a small value bet. But this is a game that I don't have really strong opinions on, side or total. And until I dig a little bit more into some of the player comments and some of the coaching comments, tough to even make a compelling case for getting involved in some of these player props, especially as they pertain to the Denver Broncos.
What about total?
Total, I think, makes a world of sense, but you're looking at Denver being capable and competent offensively. I think the one thing that kind of stood out over the weekend, you look at some of those low totals, and you almost need more to go right to be able to cash an under than to go wrong. And you got everything to be set up perfectly in that Bears-Rams game. The turnovers came in plus territory. You didn't see a short field. You didn't see a pick six like you had in that Texans-Patriots game. So would lean over the total, but again, probably don't see myself getting involved because 20-17 wouldn't shock me any more than 24-21 in this kind of game.
Todd Furman, our guy in Vegas, had Todd Furman on X.
Todd, Father, you afraid of this Seahawks defense or the little baby slick little injury that Sam Darnold has?
I think the injury is a bigger deal than what it'll be talked about leading up to kickoff this Sunday. I mean, it was the big storyline last week about him not throwing, but fortunately for the Seahawks, he wasn't asked to throw. I mean, the 49ers found themselves down 7-0. Before you blink, they were able to run the football against that 49ers defensive front, and Darnold didn't really have to cut it loose. We know with these painkiller injections that you take it either before the game or you get one at halftime, and for Sam Darnold, he probably could have handed the ball off right, handed the ball off left. But when he's under duress against this Rams defensive front that we know will dial up the pressure more than the 49ers, can he cut one loose, or will the Seahawks be forced to kind of play in a phone booth? You look at the Seattle backfield as well. The loss of Zach Charbonnet, I think, is a bigger deal than people let on. Kenneth Walker hasn't really been a bell cow back since he got to Seattle, and expecting him to suddenly carry the ball 20-plus times, something that he hasn't done yet this season, is a little bit of a daunting task. So I'm very curious to see how creative Seattle gets and how they can distribute some of those carries in the backfield rather than tiring Walker out if they're going to put a full workload on his plate.
So Rams plus 2.5?
Rams plus 3 would be a bet, but it will not be a bet at plus 2.5. Slay, you spend time in your Slay Casino. You let me know what you can buy it to over there.
Well, you know me.
I mean, you can get plus 3.5 in the Slay Casino.
Yeah, and if you talk to the right person, you can go on up. But this is what I want to know, Todd, Father. JSC and Jackson Smith and Jigba and Puka Nacua, like, those got to be good prop bets, right? Like, these guys hits.
Look, Slay, apparently you didn't listen to what we just said about Sam Darnold having concerns about his health. So I'm not sure if Sam Darnold isn't 100%. You want to be heavily invested in JSN, but to each man his own pursuits. And if you believe that there's not a drop-off from Sam Darnold to Drew Lock, if Lock gets meaningful action, by all means, walk to the window as confidently as you did sharing dates around your trip to Vegas. You'll be able to bet JSN over aggressive receiving totals.
I'm saying, though, in the first game, the first playoff game for the Rams, man, they went and Puka Nacua was supposed to be, like, just making it, barely making it. And that man went out there and performed every single time they say he's hurt. He's banged up.
It's tough to try and neutralize Puka in this Rams offense. We've seen what he's done in multiple meetings against the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Maybe Mike McDonald schemes up something a little bit differently, and they go, you know what, if we're going to lose, it's not because Puka is the reason that we're getting killed.
Yeah.
We'll see if the Rams go back to a little more, 13 personnel with 3 tight ends, if Devontae Adams has a bigger workload.
Mm-hmm.
So a fascinating chess match given the level of familiarity between these two teams who played 2 very close football games already this season.
Okay, I'm going Rams minus 4.5.
See?
By all means, knock yourself out, kind sir, to bet the Rams minus 4.5. That at least would be a little bit of a better return on investment than you taking 3.5, having to lay like $2 or $1.75 at the Slay Casino to get you the number you're looking for.
And I'm coupling it in a parlay with Puka Nacua over 90-plus yards receiving.
Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you want me to tell you one way or another. If you're looking for a rubber stamp, you're looking for me to sign the parental permission form or anything like that. I'm going to wish you nothing but the best of luck with those particular investments.
Well, to be real, he loved getting worked by Travis Harder and his confidence in the Indiana Hoosiers and went Indiana minus 12.5 the other day.
I did. And they were going to get it. They had it. They had it, dog.
They did have it until they didn't have it. The famous mantra of any sports bettor from here to the Caribbean, muttered over the last 50 to 100 years, my friend.
Mm-hmm. I did go with you with the Miami plus 8.5, and then it went to 7.5, and I felt better about it. But, Dawn, you got something?
People in the chat want to know about the UFC fights this weekend, and I would love to be like, hey, what do you think about this one? But I have no idea.
In Vegas.
The crazy part about it, we talk a lot of sports, and I share opinions on a lot of the big sporting events that go on. UFC is the one sport that I don't really follow and won't really even claim to watch that religiously by any stretch of the imagination. Hopefully my bosses at Paramount Plus and CBS aren't listening right now because this might be grounds for termination. But at the same time, I wish I could offer a compelling opinion, but the listeners are going to have to try and make their bets on their own without any guidance from the Todd Father.
Any NHL advice tonight or tomorrow, Todd?
Late at price, it's a little bit aggressive. The number has drifted out. Bet some Washington at minus $1.65 on the road against Vancouver. This is a Canucks team that's reeling. The Caps should have Tom Wilson back in the lineup, although it hasn't been made official yet. But Washington is desperate for a win, and I don't think the betting market has really caught up to exactly how bad Vancouver has been. And while it's not an official position yet, because you do want to see how games play out, I have the Detroit Red Wings on my radar tomorrow at plus $1.35.
Okay, and if you wanted something from Big Slay, all you got to do is go with Calgary, and we're gonna go with Colorado. How about that?
Colorado. I mean, how many goals are you going to lay there? You want to lay 2.5 goals, Slay, or what are you doing with the Avalanche as a $3 favorite in that game?
No. I'm going minus 1.5, Todd Father. I'm going minus 1.5 on it. That's all.
I just wanted to check. We were looking for clarification for the listeners.
Okay,
that's all I'm doing is looking out for the most loyal listeners in Nashville when you offer all of your wagering advice.
And Calgary money line.
Calgary money line. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Right around even money plus 105 with Dustin
Y'all
Wolf
got to
getting
put something extra on my bet. Now, don't the people don't want to know that.
I'm just sharing it with the people what the price is since you love to make this stuff up. We're not walking into a high-end restaurant where you open up the menu and it says market price. That's not how this business works.
Market price.
That's Slay price. You reading the wrong menu, Todd Father.
So where was Colorado? Minus 300?
Yeah, they're a $3 favorite today. Minus a puck and a half, minus 25 if you want to get involved in the puck line.
Hey, man, you want to get paid, you come with me. I'm telling y'all right now.
Yeah, famous last words. I'm just wondering where you were on the Vanderbilt fade over the last 3 games. All of us could have got
all over it.
Stomping it, Todd Father. I mean, stomping a mud hole in it. I'm telling you.
That was an easy bet last night.
I've been telling folks, man, that front line, when they start playing some competition, it's a little different, man.
I mean, look, I didn't get the note. I'm going through and trying to see exactly where that text was.
You told me I'm reaching out to you. You ain't never talked to me since, Todd Father. I told you basketball season has arrived. You just want to talk to me about eating in Vegas.
Hey, you know what, Slay? The reason I love you, there's nobody better when it comes to pass posting winning bets than you, my friend.
By the way, breaking news, USC expected to hire former TCU head coach Gary Patterson as its next defensive coordinator. That's interesting. What do you think about the Robert Saleh hire?
I actually think it's a good hire given that what Saleh was able to learn as a member of the Jets. If there's a guy that knows how to deal with a dysfunctional front office and franchise, Saleh learned the hard way what it was like to be with the Jets. So I think he is perfectly in tune for what it'll take in Nashville. But I do think for him to be successful, they have to make sure they nail the offensive coordinator hire. So if it's Brian Daboll, great. We know Daboll really liked Cam Ward when he went through the draft process. And if it's not Brian Daboll, they have to make sure they have somebody that Cam is going to be able to relate to and that Saleh can do what he does best, kind of serve as CEO, focus on the defense, and allow the young offense to kind of develop with the number 1 pick in the draft.
Slay, can you coordinate the offense?
If it need be. I mean, if they ain't got nobody else to roll with, I'll come off the couch, man. I ain't got no problem.
Well, we're still waiting for that 40 time. So Las Vegas Boulevard, I'm going to make sure I clear out for you because you've had, a couple additional years to train, Slay.
No,
so
I had knee replacement. I just had knee replacement, Todd Father. My quad ain't all the way where it need to be.
Yeah, now his hip's bothering him.
Yeah, hip, quad. I mean, you know what we'll do, Brent and Dawn? We're going to switch it. It's not going to be running the 40. We're going to get him on one of those elliptical machines, or we're going to get him on a stationary bike. That's about the only way Slay's going 40 at a high speed of pace.
That is very true.
Yeah.
At this point in his life.
We'll get to that Prince
Herman's
sweater
on
at some
one
point,
today.
too. Yeah.
Hey, why you got to bring up old stuff?
See?
Because I don't promise things.
Well, everybody, Brett, you're the only one that doesn't promise things on this show and fail to deliver. That's why we hold you in the highest regard of this particular trio.
Love it. Thank you, Todd.
There we go.
We'll end on that. There he goes. Todd
Thanks,
Furman.
Furman.
What are the odds that we have dinner with him in Vegas?
I think about
100%.
Yeah, I think it's going to be kind of high.
Yeah.
Like 70%.
No, especially Sunday.
He just
Monday.
destroyed the Titans front office.
He sure did. That was wild.
He likes Saleh hire.
Yeah.
He knows how to. What did he say? He knows how to deal with dysfunctional front office.
Yep.
Oh, Todd. All right, more 3HL next. 104.5 The Zone.
All right, good people. MedicalHouseCalls.com. This is healthcare designed for your life. It's primary care, urgent care, mobile IV therapy, all that you're looking for. Your time is precious and your health is priceless. So at Medical House Calls, we also offer primary care personalized just for you. 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. The number that you're going to call or text, 615-838-2375. Get it? 615-838-2375. Process is very, very simple. You call or text Medical House Calls, and the team will assess what you need within minutes. Book your visit after a quick chat, and they will schedule your visit right then and there. Medical providers will be at your door to deliver care that gets you back ASAP. Believe me, I've done it. Needed to get on the road, even had them come to the house, give me the IV, and I forgot the doggone prescription. I called them, and guess what? They got it to wherever I was, the nearest pharmacy, asked what the address was, got it there, I went and picked it up in an hour, and boom, was ready to roll. You can do the same thing, medicalhousecalls.com.
Oh, look, it's that time again. Hey, you on my mind again. World class international. Tell 'em meet me in Nashville. And it's not up for discussion, just a lot of walking buckets. One player get that medal. 4 weeks, it's all or nothing. We made the rules that we play right now. Give me the ball in my hand right now. Tell 'em to keep it a band right now. I think we hot in demand right now. Yeah, rise to the challenge, never ran from them. The roster filled with champions. The music cities tell 'em this is our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ron Slay.
Yeah.
You want to talk about TSU basketball?
Absolutely.
Owen Smith joins us now. Coach, what's up? How are you?
I'm doing great. How y'all doing?
Doing well, man. So what's the vibe of the team as we roll through the conference schedule? Do you have to, kind of pick up some mental momentum? It's been such a grind.
It's been a grind. I think right now, the word you just said, mental, for us is pick up our mental toughness. We got to get hungrier. We got to get more pissed off. And look, right now, we got to be a hungry pack of dogs right now. I think we're in that part of the season now where, the top of the league and the bottom of the league is starting to shape out, and every game is a game, but we got to be starving for more victories.
Another road game tomorrow, SIU Edwardsville. What do you see in that group?
Versus Timo.
Coach.
They get a 7-footer.
Cutting out on the coach. You cutting out on us. Come on.
These back rows. Hold on. Am I coming back?
Are you on the bus
there
again?
There you go.
We're on the bus.
That's it.
Am I back?
Yeah, you back now.
Bus.
Yep. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's a very hungry team with they got a big fella inside, 7 foot, and so we got to be physical and be ready to match, surpass their energy and their toughness.
Man, how was it bouncing back last time we got to talk to you on that Illinois stretch? Handled the Western and then Eastern was able to squeak one out against you guys, but the mindset to come back to get 2 victories.
Yeah.
One at home with a good 2 at home with good turnouts too, man. So you guys giving away stuff to the community to come out and support as well. How was that?
Yep, it was good. They say there's no such thing as a good loss, but that East Illinois definitely lit a fire up under us. To come back home, take care of 2 games at home, get some energy back in our building, and continue to just build momentum on what.
Ain't nothing but a little back road on rolling down. Now, let me ask you this, though. A half a game out of first place, man. UT Martin, you can see them in your sights. The team had an opportunity to look ahead a little bit, or are you been able to keep them focused on what the task is at hand, 1 game at a time?
We've been able to keep our group very focused. We talk about winning every single day. They probably get sick of it, but our staff we're obsessed with winning. Bottom line. So they're gonna hear winning. It's 1 game at a time. 1 game at a time. 1 game at a time. You can't look ahead. Mm-hmm. Every game in this league has been extremely competitive. So we gotta look at every one like a championship game, and then focus on the next one.
Got a TSU basketball update. Coach is on the bus. Coach, I gotta ask you, man. What gives you happiness at this point? I know you're
win, baby.
Coaches, it's sometimes fine to find happiness. So what do you got?
Yeah, look, I don't got nothing right now. I think I'm just happy to be with my group, happy to be in the position that I'm in, just to be leading these young men and having fun with my staff. Again, having a staff that's a lot of family is it's unique. So to be with my guys every single day and just being a part of this grind, that makes me happy.
I love it.
I did see, man, that you had a piece of the brotherhood able to stop through, man. Q Cook came through, Big Sheldon slid through, man. Did they get an opportunity to speak to the team?
They did. Quinn's been around a bunch, so he's been able to be in the gym with our guys. He's shot around with a bunch of our guys and spent a lot. But Sheldon, first time coming in, he did speak to our guys, which was really cool. And he comes in and talks to them about just what it means to be a part of winning, being a part of this culture, and basically being a group that's hunted. What does that mean? What's your mental approach have to be every single day?
Yeah, love that, man.
You take care every day. You got that UT Martin game at the end on the road. So make it mean something, Coach.
Absolutely.
Hey, good luck tomorrow night, and we'll talk with you next week, brother.
Sounds good. I appreciate y'all.
Nolan Smith, man, on the bus to Southern Illinois.
Man. Ain't nothing like that right there.
That was a huge win to bounce back with that overtime thing. Could have gone either way, and they get it done in OT. 105.
Big ups, man. Big ups to TSU. Y'all need to get over there to Gentry Center, man. Go support. You got to listen. I was just telling a partner of mine in the barbershop, listen, I don't want to hear no more about, it's not winning. They ain't put a good product out there, whatever it may be. They are winning. They're a half a game out of first place.
Yeah.
So get over there and support them at the Gentry, man. Everybody got a little time on their hand. Go on over there. Good environment. You got some high caliber athletes playing, some guys that are going to be able to play on the next level. And I'm going to be honest, Nolan, keep this up. He ain't going to be around long. So go.
And that's the goal, right?
Yeah.
Like you want success, so you're desired. But I think Kurma had like 30-7 in that overtime game.
Yep.
Yes, of course. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
There she is. Ramon Foster, did y'all know this storm can cause exploding trees? Yeah, Babs put that in our chat earlier.
I did.
Is that what happens when when water gets into the tree and then freezes and then expands and explodes the tree?
I've never, ever heard about this. Trees just exploding. Why would the tree want to get that full?
Man, I don't know, but like you're just walking down the street and a tree could explode right on top of you.
So that means trees
there's
trees
like
sweat?
a map with a circle of exploding tree risk.
Have you seen a tree sweat?
No. Have you?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Tree Rollins, he used to sweat all the time.
See.
But it's in the Midwest and Northern Plains Friday and Saturday because temps are forecasted to fall 20 degrees below zero. So that is not here.
Can I give a shout out?
Shout out, presented by your mama. Oh, man.
Shout out to Slay, who just gave us his lengthy schedule of when he's out.
I got to edit it.
I'm so excited about it.
I got to edit it, though.
It's going to get into the hard copy calendar.
The 9th and 10th is different now.
It's going to take you about a week to put all those days in.
Slay also swears he sent this already.
I am telling you,
he did not.
Babs, where am I going? Where am I going? Monday
Well, it's
and
not
Tuesday?
fair. She already saw the schedule.
No, so she didn't. Babs, where am I going Monday and Tuesday? Told you.
This Monday, Tuesday?
Yep.
Charlotte or Bristol or somewhere.
See, she didn't know.
Did you know he was out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
No.
See, I told you, Slay. You didn't say nothing.
So you telling me I don't talk to y'all?
We need like a camp counselor or like, cruise director of cruise ship Judy or whatever her name was.
Y'all are crazy.
Julie,
Y'all are
that's
crazy.
Slay needs an assistant.
No, y'all
I
are
mean,
crazy.
you might have. I
guarantee I told it. Y'all,
I'm sure he did.
I know I did.
But the thing about our chat is like if it hits you at the wrong time, you're like,
you're gonna miss it.
I can get back to it. And then there's like 17 other messages and you're like,
you're not getting back to it.
Yep.
That's right.
That's true.
We will get back to you. 5 o'clock hour coming up. 615-737-1045. Robert Saleh, the head coach. What do you think? We'll be right back.
All right, these temperatures in the single digits we have coming up, you're going to really know if your windows are doing their job or not, and your doors. And probably going to wish that you reached out to Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. But don't worry, you can go ahead and reach out to them now and make sure that it doesn't happen again when we have a cold spell. Give Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville a call, and you might be surprised to learn how affordable those replacement windows are from Pella. Right now for January, the January Dawn deal we have for you. Payments as low as $99 a month and 50% off Pella certified labor. All you have to do is schedule your free consultation, tell them you want the Dawn deal, and they'll take care of you. Pella Nashville, the absolute best. I've done windows and doors in my rental property and my home, and I've absolutely loved dealing with them. Voted #1 by Nashville homeowners as the leading window brand in Nashville. Go ahead and schedule your free consultation. Check out the Dawn deal. Easy to do it online. PellaNashville.com.
Good afternoon. It is 5:03. I'm Joe Spadano, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Bank Kentucky Downs studios. In NFL news today, former Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel is headed to L.A. He's going to become the next offensive coordinator for the Chargers. The Falcons are also expected to hire former Browns OC Tommy Rees as the new OC for coach Kevin Stefanski, according to Ian Rappaport. He was the favorite all along and now lands in Atlanta. 49ers general manager John Lynch talking about Brandon Ayuk today, saying it's safe to say he's played his last snap as a Niner, and the transaction will come at some point, but he will not be back in San Francisco. This morning, Diana Rossini reported that if former Giants head coach Brian Daboll does not land the head coaching job with the Buffalo Bills, he's expected to be the favorite to become the offensive coordinator for Robert Saleh with the Tennessee Titans. Daboll is set to interview with Buffalo. For our Foundation Repair, whatever needs you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful evening in the Music City. I know it's been rainy, but
Hump Day.
we are here for you on Hump Day, that is for sure. The National Weather Service has issued a winter storm watch. They've also issued a hazardous weather alert.
Oh.
And I know they keep going back and forth on storm totals, but like where the Weather Channel currently sits, there's a lot more ice involved in this, which is knocking the snow totals down and making me a little more nervous about things. And y'all started talking about exploding trees and stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. Trees out here exploding for no reason.
Yeah. Why are they just offing themselves?
Yeah, that's silly.
Just be there and be a source of, what do you call it? Osmosis?
Yeah, that's
photosynthesis.
Yeah, that's cool too. Yeah. We all in on all of it.
Babs, what are you doing?
What up, Babette?
What up?
You have so many different warm hats.
I didn't even jump on that one, Slay. I do, because I hate winter.
You have a lot of hats.
Cold. I hate winter. I collect them.
Hats for Babs.
I collect them.
Yes.
Executive producer of 3HLSF.
What's up?
What's up, Zephyr?
Did you guys say a thing I sent?
Yeah, but who is that
let's
guy?
talk about this. That guy has 8,000 followers. Who is he? Like, how do you find this stuff?
Because Zeph finds it. And in wee hours of the night and morning, everything.
Zeph can't wait for it to be like 5 a.m. and then send things. Because you know he's sitting on it since like 3:30.
I'll wake up early. Leave me alone.
So do I.
Tell everybody what you found.
So, okay.
What a way to intro that. First, Slay Dog is here.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Tell everybody, tell the class what you found, Zeph.
Tell the class what you found. Look, I'm sure Zach Cohen is a great dude. I have no idea who
Are you
he
ready
is.
for my presentation?
Yeah, what did you find, Zeph?
Okay, so this is what I found by scrolling the depths of the internet and Twitter. This guy on Twitter, Zach Cohen, who I also know does stuff on TikTok and Instagram, and he's like big into the uniform stuff, like uniform news.
Like that's his thing.
Yeah, it's his thing. Uniform tracker.
Wait, do you follow this or did you accidentally come across it on your feed?
I accidentally came across this back in October when he put out a report that...
October?
Listen, let me do my presentation. All right, I'm presenting here. Back in October, he put out a report that the Titans had applied for a uniform change in 2026. Now, I didn't send it to you then because I'm like, okay, it's October. This might not even go through. Well, today he put out, and I double-checked this, that on...
Double-check? What does that mean?
Like, I made
you
sure...
double-check with the Titans?
No. I double-checked and made sure that this was not, like, fake.
Well, okay.
Today, he put out that Fanatics put all of the current players of the Tennessee Titans in their current jerseys for 40% off. The only other team that did that...
Could that be because they suck?
Well, maybe. I don't know. The only other team that did that was the Falcons, who also, he reported, applied for a uniform change in 2026. Now, I looked at some other teams. The Patriots don't have it. The Chiefs don't have it on there. Right now, I
Did
think
you
it's
look at
just
a
the
crappy
Titans.
team?
What
about the Browns?
I'll go look at the Browns.
Or who else? What's another bad
I will say
team?
the Titans were pretty dull with their unis this year.
I have
Yeah.
to say Carolina with it.
Or the Raiders. Well, and they got rid of the Houston throwback, too,
Saints.
which that guy did report, and he was right.
Who, this guy, Zach Cohen?
Yeah.
Okay. Zach Cohen, FB. That's him.
So
From Barcelona.
I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying it's interesting little nugget.
Well, what he wrote was the Titans, one of the 5 teams I exclusively reported to get new uniforms in 2026, now have 40% discount on jerseys for all current players. The only other team to do so is the Falcons, who have already officially teased new uniforms. So I expect the Titans' new uniform teaser relatively soon. Eyeballs.
Yeah.
Did you
Are you
fact check
excited
it,
about that?
Slay?
That's a wish and a prayer to me.
Damn, Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
When were these new uniforms revealed? I remember we were there.
This was.
Do we remember the year? It was before you, Slay.
Yeah, I know. I remember it was.
The Saints
you
are not
remember?
discounted, by the way.
I remember
Slay.
y'all talking about it. Huh?
The Saints are not discounted.
Oh.
That was your crappy team that you gave me.
Oh yeah. What about the Browns?
What about the Browns?
Give me a second.
I love that
Browns
you're
and
on the
Raiders.
Fanatics website right now. Raiders aren't ever changing.
Y'all
are
talked
they?
about them. They came out on the stage. I remember y'all talking about it.
Well, when
Yeah.
the team came here, they did that.
No,
No,
I'm
it's
talking
another
about
with
the
the
newest
jerseys.
refresh.
Yeah, these little
No, the Browns
It was
are still
Bayard.
light
full
baby
price.
blue and things.
Okay.
Browns are not discounted? Browns
No,
are.
Browns are not discounted.
There's
Still
got to
full
be a
price.
discount
So it's only
double
the
check
Titans.
joke in there somewhere.
Do what? I checked the Titans. Titans aren't discounted.
No, I was
Raiders.
I'm agreeing.
Oh, the Raiders?
Anyway, are you guys
Not discounted.
Where do
Okay.
you find this
Okay.
stuff? That's the question.
maybe this dude with 8,000 followers is right.
Yeah.
I mean, this is clearly his lane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Been doing this since October.
Somebody on the chat, who is this? Biased?
Biased Titan fan.
Biased.
Yeah. He said this is old news. We've been knowing about this.
Okay.
Like I said, he did,
rivalry uniforms also coming.
he did put this out in October, so I just didn't send it to you then. We were in the middle of a season.
Okay, 2017 wildcard game was the old uniforms. 2019 AFC Championship was new. Yep.
Okay. I also don't know whether I trust Zev more or less when he has his gold chain outside of his shirt.
I typically have my gold chain outside of my shirt.
Well, then I guess that's a less.
Hey, I got some NFL news.
Hit it.
I'm not going to hit the breaking news.
It's not
right
breaking
not worth
NFL news?
breaking.
No, it's because we
We already
kind
got a coach now.
It's because we already talked about it.
Ain't nothing that can
Okay.
break.
The Chiefs have officially named Eric Bieniemy as the offensive
Okay,
coordinator.
yeah, that's-
He was a potential name for Robert Saleh. That's it.
So did they fire Matt Nagy?
No, they just didn't re-sign him. His contract was up.
Yeah, his contract was up.
They kicked
so
him out.
when the Titans were interviewing him for head coach, he didn't have a job.
That was real.
That was real. It was quite an opportunity.
Gave him some love.
We were the only one giving him a head coach opportunity.
It's literally corner store or head coach of the Titans.
Yeah. Come on, no real.
Wait, but the
ball down here.
the Eagles put him in their OC candidacy.
Yeah, he'll get a
They
job.
just putting them in places, man. Don't even let that worry.
You think that's Andy Reid being like, "Hey, come on, give my guy a chance"?
Absolutely.
Oh, see.
615-737-1045. Charles Bediako, is that how you pronounce that guy's
Yes,
name?
that is.
Pro basketball player.
Yep.
Has been granted a temporary restraining order and is immediately eligible to play for Alabama basketball. Did you say he signed 3 pro contracts?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Who says he can never go home again?
Oh, you absolutely can. I mean,
He's listed as a center for the G League's Motor City Crew, 7 foot, 225
well,
pounds.
his last time playing, he won the SEC championship and the SEC tournament championship.
I mean, ready immediately.
Mhm.
Is that hard in basketball to work a guy in off the street immediately?
He's not off the street. He's coming off a team, a professional team.
I understand.
He'll be ready.
But like new to this group.
No, because he has a simple thing to do: protect the basket, catch alley-oops. Simple. That's exactly
Rim
what he was
protector
doing.
and dunker.
Exactly what he was doing when he was in school.
Getting that dunk position.
Has he
just
been with?
pick up the same backpack?
Has he been with Alabama? Like, has he been at like practices or anything?
I would think so.
I mean, this just happened.
Yeah,
I know, but
no,
you
I
got to think
he was
if
there.
you got to think if they were
He was
pushing
already
for
there.
this, that they
Once
incorporating
it
him
got
at
to the
some
courts,
point
I
in
think
practice.
I think it was a done deal. Once it
So
got
you
to
can
the-
practice before you're granted the
I doubt
legal?
that.
Yeah.
Maybe
But
he
you
was
can
like
hang
a
out?
maybe he was like a manager. Like
No, he wouldn't. We would have seen him.
He could
was,
play ping
was
pong in the
definitely
facility?
probably working out in the facility.
Listen, 7', 225. That's lean, man.
He's a pogo stick. Like that team they
I'm
had was a
6'1",
very
like
dominant
215.
team. That was a dominant team, man. Like it ain't no like he's, and then you got to think he's seasoned now. He's played professional. Like, so the little nuances of the game that he didn't know when he was a sophomore, he knows now. And this ain't gonna be a problem. It was a problem then, is what I'm saying.
It's so not fair.
It's not. It's a different game. It's not fair, man.
What are they doing to your sport?
Yeah,
So why
dogging
are these guys getting denied in college football? That aren't even playing pro ball.
Yeah, they need to hurry and get it to the courts, to the state courts.
Man,
Because isn't it the NCAA that has to deny you first? Because the NCAA denied him.
Yeah,
and he probably was waiting on that. Like, yes.
And then it goes to courts.
Yeah, then it goes to the courts. And they like,
Well,
dog, if you by y'all trying to figure this out, you go ahead and play temporarily.
Trinidad Chambliss, it looks like Zeph sent it earlier, Bab sent it too. It looks like he's going to get the injunction or whatever.
So what's going on in Tennessee is your question.
Come on, Joey.
Yeah, where did Joey file this?
Has the NCAA denied him yet?
No. Remember,
That's the
his
problem.
court date kept getting pushed off.
That's the problem right there.
And that was the problem because it was supposed to be the week during the final week of the transfer portal. And then the judge was like, yeah, I can't
Wait,
meet
is
this
that
week.
the judge that's seen it, or did the NCAA already deny him? That's a good question.
Let me
There's
dive
so
into
much
this.
of this going on that I forget who did what. And
Chambliss got denied for sure.
And he's in Mississippi court.
And he's going to win.
Especially if he's got a Ole Miss judge.
The only way he doesn't win is if the judge went to Mississippi State. That's it.
And I'm not going to that judge.
Yeah.
If my lawyer, hey, man, come on, get us another
Okay.
judge. What are you
So,
Yeah.
That
That guy's got a maroon robe. We ain't going there.
How are we going there?
so Joey Aguilar he joined Diego Pavia's lawsuit.
There are 25 players on this lawsuit.
So he's latched on to that. So I think all like the stuff about being denied, that already went through. And now they're waiting for the preliminary injunction, which is what Trinidad Chambliss is looking for.
But we only heard about the Vanderbilt player getting denied. What's the linebacker?
Langston
Patterson. Langston
He's the
Patterson.
only one that we heard about getting denied. We didn't hear about Joey getting denied. We only heard about his getting
And
pushed
Langston
back.
filed his here.
So,
right?
yeah,
I
he'll
don't-
be playing
did,
too.
Did he join the Diego Pavia? Because
They
Diego
were all in the
Pavia.
same case.
No, I think Langston's
Langston's
was different.
separate.
I
think.
wasn't.
Yeah. I think his was
So
different.
because I think this is part of Pavia's, which has been going on.
I wouldn't have signed. I wouldn't have filed up on the Pavias.
Well, so the problem with Joey is that his court date keeps getting pushed back, but they finally set another court date, February 10th in Nashville at 1 p.m.
February 10th.
That's a Tuesday.
why-
Yeah, it's wild, Babs.
Why do you know what day that is?
Well, why
I
don't
just sent it to
they
you.
also why is it taking so long?
Yeah, I don't.
Like, come on.
It shouldn't even be a conversation.
Meanwhile, in our chat, Travis Harder writes, I think the Titans updated their uniform 8 years ago. Dawn and I were dating. Dawn wrote, we were? We've been together 8 years in all caps.
See,
I had no idea.
I'm telling y'all, man.
Travis goes, yes, 8 years this May.
Did you know that? I had no idea.
I knew it was 8 years.
I don't even know how long we've been married.
Just married.
Don't ask me my date.
Me neither. People get
That's me
upset about that, too. 3HL 1045 The Zone, powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, springhillac.com. We'll be right back. Babs' prize closet is about to open. Stay tuned for that when we come back also.
Chris Stapleton?
It is Chris Stapleton tickets. Ooh, y'all want to be here next segment. Babs is going to give away Chris Stapleton tickets. United Structural Systems is a foundation repair and waterproofing company that has served the Middle Tennessee area since 1994. What comes to mind when you think of home? Maybe it's meals around the kitchen table, movie nights on the couch, or the feeling of walking through the door and knowing that you're safe. Home is where life happens, and at the center of it all is your home's foundation. At USS, they understand how important that foundation is to your life and how much trust it takes when you need help protecting it. Now, January is a wet month. We all know that. We saw it today. So when water starts showing up where it does not belong in your basement or crawl space, it can quickly become a serious problem. And figuring out where the water is coming from, that can be a nightmare. It can come from poor drainage, small cracks in your foundation walls, or even a hidden plumbing leak. But the USS team of experts will find out why your basement or crawl space is wet, then create a customized plan to fix it the right way and with a lifetime warranty. At United Structural Systems, they're more than a team of problem solvers. They are your neighbors, and they care about their customers. Visit USSTN.com to learn more or call 615-488-7855. At USS, we're more than waterproofing. We're committed. We're trustworthy. We are USS. USSTN.com. 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
Stop, yo, I don't know. And I'll glow. I walk a mic like a vandal.
Speaking of dating anniversaries, Zeph and Alyssa, 9 years ago today, they started dating.
I was 15 years old.
If there was
Babs is here for Vanilla Ice. That's
That's
for sure.
it. I mean, that is it.
SEC basketball tonight, 6 o'clock. SEC Network, Texas at Kentucky. Kentucky trying to build some momentum.
That's a good one right there, man.
They keep walking people back.
Yeah, they do.
They fall behind by 16, 17.
Yeah. Can they bottle up what they did on the road and take it home? I know Rupp will sure be happy to see them.
And Mississippi State at Texas A&M tonight.
Yeah, give me A&M.
I do like watching Hubbard play.
That size.
But, yeah.
I mean, not that size. That style is just a little too much. I don't think Mississippi State has enough depth.
With Texas A&M and that style, do you think Hubbard could have an explosive game?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they're going to run up and down the floor.
Yes. But I will say, though, they do a great job of pressuring. There isn't no time where Hubbard can get into a cross match and, you know what I mean, just play one-on-one. Like, he's going to have to go get to his spots or go all the way to the basket. They pressure the guards. That's Tennessee saw, remember? 18 turnovers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's A&M's ball right there. That's where they play. So, some good games tonight. Only 2.
Mm-hmm.
Gave us all the work last night.
615-737-1045. Buffalo and Westmoreland. What up, man?
A lot of us concrete heads, we might be cheese heads as well, but, we got all the equipment to clean the parking lots. We got all the stuff. So we're not pouring concrete and we're waiting for it to snow. And then here comes the snow. All right, let's put all our machines out. Let's keep the Walmarts open, the Aldi's, the Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a whole thing that we do. We love, and if it's powdery, see, the problem with Tennessee is you get that ice.
Yep.
If it would just not rain before it snows, just please, let's just have a little dry
I think
snow.
Based on what they think right now, I just watched Davis Nolan during the break, and all 5 models suggest it starts to snow and then goes straight to ice.
Oof.
Freezing rain, sleet, freezing rain. And so it's going to, if it happens that way, obviously it'll hold the snow totals down from what we all saw at the beginning of the week, but can be far more treacherous with the ice involved.
I drove my Silverado all the way to Mount Hood in Oregon. When I was out there, I bought a couple of sets of snow chains for my Silverado, and if I have to, I could put snow chains on the back and the front. Now, if I do that, I'm charging like $500 an hour.
I feel that.
To what? To get people out of ditches and stuff?
No, I just go and plow these factories and like
parking lots and stuff.
And Aldi's. We do the Aldi's in Hendersonville, and I sit there and watch the Cracker Barrel parking lot get destroyed. It breaks my heart every day. I think in the Cracker Barrel, I swear, I'm going to keep the Cracker Barrel in Hendersonville open for free. If that woman just give me some biscuits, I'll keep her. Because it breaks my heart to watch that parking lot get destroyed because it's the most popular place when the snow. I mean, everybody wants to go to Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
I'll dig into what Babs likes, that chicken and dumplings and that deal. Thank you, Buffalo.
Yeah, hey, y'all carry on.
Appreciate it. 615-737-1045.
I like his aura.
Yeah, it's good.
So if they don't get Brian Daboll as offensive coordinator,
yes.
Where do you go?
What are the other options?
That's what I was gonna say.
What is Cliff Kingsbury doing? Where is he interviewing?
Boy, it's been a quiet front on
Very
his side
quiet.
of things. Arthur Smith, Michael LaFleur apparently staying with the Rams. Daboll, we'll see. Arthur Smith?
No to
Arthur Smith.
No.
There's a lot of Titans fans that are love Arthur.
Yeah, great guy.
Great dude.
Don't want what his offense is here for Cam Ward.
Yeah, no, man. We cool. They got Bijan Robinson, and he was upset. Like, dog, I can do everything. Why just run the ball?
Why weren't they using him?
Hello.
I remember we were talking about that.
We were.
A couple years ago.
Yep. That made Kyle Pitts upset. And this should have been a friendly system for him.
I can't believe, when they drafted Kyle Pitts,
we thought it was going to be,
with Art, loves to utilize tight ends. Now, he was the head coach, not the OC, but
yeah, but
we were surprised that they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
use him more.
Mike
they have
McDaniel,
quarterback
no-go.
issues.
Yeah, that's true.
Bobby Slowick, Houston.
I'm okay with that.
I'm open with that.
I'm open to, although the Stroud and him conversations and pre-draft thing is a little concerning.
It's crazy. He got the most out of Stroud that anybody has in the first 3 seasons. Like, Stroud has just gone straight downhill.
I know. I'd be okay with him.
I'm open for him. I want to hear from him.
What are the other options?
I mean, that's kind of
where you are.
Do you want
I
me
mean,
to?
that's what Breer wrote the other day, but Mike McDaniel's gone. Mike LaFleur's not available anymore, right? Clay Kubiak is another.
Do you want me to read the A to Z hot board that they put out after the Saleh news came out?
I love a hot board.
Okay, so you already mentioned Mike McDaniel, Arthur Smith, Brian Daboll, Matt Nagy, which I don't think that's going to actually
He's just
happen.
going to stand around and talk.
Mike LaFleur, you mentioned. Adam Stinovich, who's the current Packers OC.
I keep forgetting about him.
Called some plays with the Packers, so he's got experience. Worked with Saleh at the 49ers. Saleh also was a consultant with the Packers the year he got fired.
Was he with the Packers when Brinker was there?
No.
Okay.
It was the year he got fired from from the Jets. He went and consulted with the Packers that same year.
Okay.
People are going to love this name. Todd Downing.
No, stop.
Yeah,
Why would you even bring that?
It's just on their list. Bobby Slowick.
Okay, first of all, Amy would say hell no to that one.
Rich Scangarello, the Raiders QB coach in 2024 and a Broncos OC in 2019, worked on the 49ers staff with Saleh. Clay Kubiak, who you mentioned, John Ombre.
Ombre, I like that guy.
Worked down in Miami. Shane Day, Keith Carter. No, I'm good on that one. Brian
Keith Carter used to be here.
Yeah, offensive line coach. Brian Fleury, Wes Welker, T.C. McCartney, and
Welker.
Taylor Ombre.
Somebody brought up.
Wait, we got multiple Ombres?
How did Wes Welker get in there?
So Wes Welker has been a coach down with the Dolphins for the last couple years and was also on the 49ers staff.
This ain't listen, man. I know we down and out, but this ain't this ain't that.
Somebody yesterday brought up Nate Shieldhouse. He just interviewed with the Ravens for their head coaching job. He was the OC. The way I got to know him was because he was the OC at Iowa State back in the day.
Okay.
Purdy, he had Purdy there. He had running back. Why is my brain not working? Reese.
Oh, okay.
He had them before he left and went to the NFL.
Okay.
How many Ombres you got?
There were 2 Ombres. John and I already closed it out, so I don't even know.
Are they related?
I can look it up. While I'm doing that, another name, Frank Smith, who was the Miami Dolphins offensive coordinator the last couple years under Mike McDaniel. Could be an interesting name. I haven't seen his name anywhere out for like any other jobs. I know I talked to Stoney and Zach, and both of those guys brought him up as an interesting candidate that they could look at.
So I wondered, is this a relationship job or is this something that me as GM, Borgonzi, goes out and said, Saleh, you got the team and the defense. We got to find somebody for Cam.
Yeah.
But what's the name said he had to have a plan, right?
He had a plan and a contingency plan.
So he got a guy.
Yeah. Or multiple guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's one of them guys that we just mentioned, though, outside of Slovic.
I think they're
I can see Bobby, though.
Winging a prayer for Daboll to not get the Bills job. Or you want one of the Ombres?
No, absolutely. No, I'm saying that if I'm New York, I'm not letting them. I mean,
I'd rather have
if I'm not letting Buffalo.
Ooh, what?
Yeah, that's a rough day. I'm going to get on out here.
Taylor Ombre is the oldest son of John Ombre.
Oh, father and son. Huh.
There's also a Connor Ombre.
Buffalo.
That's some good cheese.
Do you have parsley coming up?
I don't know if it's a good day for a parsley. I'm not going to lie.
Are you betting on Buffalo?
No, I have a futures bet on them.
I mean, you kind of went through some hockey bets earlier.
I know. I got them.
By the way, today is National Squirrel Appreciation Day.
Oh, no wonder the show's been like this.
And it's International Sweatpants Day.
That's me every day.
Wait, I thought that was yesterday.
No,
it's every day.
Yesterday I said tomorrow. Today is tomorrow.
Well, I represent
What?
for them.
Yesterday was National Cheese Lovers Day and Take a Walk Outdoors Day.
Yesterday?
Yeah. And then I said tomorrow is, which is today, Squirrel Appreciation Day.
That's the day I'm in.
Totally missed the tomorrow part.
You missed
Hey,
me
man,
too.
you got to listen. You got to listen closely to this show.
I tell you. I got a 3-leg.
Hockey?
Yep.
You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Larry reporting says that's how my Mexican mom says buffalo. Buffalo.
No, buffalo mozzarella. Pretty good.
Is that Italian?
Yeah. It's good stuff down. You get in the South. Fresh.
I like that I got stuck on buffalo because you said some other things before that.
Yeah,
And I forgot.
I couldn't get them out either.
Oh, man.
I was trying to say I wouldn't. If I'm Buffalo, I'm not letting him walk away.
Speaking of
Really?
Buffalo, did you see
That's
all that
home, man.
crazy stuff with them today?
That's home.
But wait, you didn't like him when he was messing
Keon
with your
Coleman
dude Daniel
stuff?
Jones.
No, he had the one good year. Then the personnel they put around Daniel Jones was boo-boo. That's what the problem was.
So you're good with Daboll.
Offensive
With
line
Daniel Jones
was
together. Yeah,
boo-boo.
it was boo-boo. And then they put it, all the people they put around. Why you going to have a good year then you just not going to pay people? You're just going to put it all into Daniel Jones. You can't do that.
Well, they had Saquon Barkley and Malik Neighbors.
Who's blocking for him? They can't do nothing, y'all.
Giant guys.
No, wrong guys. That wasn't going to work. Yes. But they ain't getting out of Buffalo.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Do you think what went down in Buffalo today with that press conference and how the
You
owner?
want to tell us what went down in Buffalo? Why don't you tell us what went down in Buffalo?
Well,
'Cause you
first
just
off,
said, did you hear about?
well, I don't know. Did you hear about it?
Well, lots of listeners didn't. So
Okay.
go ahead and if you're going to say something like that, explain what it is.
So Buffalo fired Sean McDermott after the playoff game, and they had a press conference today to address it. And they basically blamed everything on Sean McDermott, including the fact that they drafted Keon Coleman, which they said they didn't want Keon Coleman and that the coaches pushed for it, and so they did it to make them happy.
That was real.
Keon Coleman is still on the roster.
That is
we'll-
crappy.
And we'll have things to say about that because he always has things to say.
I know, but he's like the nicest guy.
He is
I
cool.
love him.
He is cool.
The
Seems like
other
some
crazy
Poor
part about
guy.
that is there are clips from that draft that came out of Brandon Beane, the general manager for the Bills, raving about how he wanted Keon Coleman.
Oh, so now he's lying too?
The owner's the one who said it was the coaches.
Oh.
GM didn't say anything in the press conference. The owner interrupted the GM and said, "I'll answer this question. We didn't want him. The coaches wanted him." Yeah, crazy situation.
It's just crappy.
I don't know if I'd want to go be a head coach for their Brian Daboll.
JD Plays said they never had Saquon and Malik together, which I never said. I never said that.
I think, did Zeb?
No, I said they had Saquon Barkley. They had Malik Neighbors. I didn't say they were together. Just wanted to clarify that. If you want to watch the show live, you can. YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
So A&M in Kentucky tonight. I'm not asking you what you're betting. Who wins?
I would say A&M. I ain't betting on either, but the
Kentucky's favored by 7.5. But just
I know they are. Texas
got it together.
They got they got the formula to beat them, and I think Sean Miller is kind of getting his footing with Texas. You got to steal something on the road. This would be prime. Them, I think, feeling a little bit overconfident after those comebacks. Like, all right, y'all, we've arrived, and Texas going in there and hitting them in the mouth. They got a young guy that's trying to anchor the middle in Malachi Moreno, and I like Vocatitis for Texas. And Dalen Swain playing the 4. Like
Swain's a good player.
They got some firepower.
Yeah.
And some veteran guys. That's key. Going on the road. Jordan Pope, Wilshire, Tremont Mark, like Vocatitis. They got some veteran Swain. They all have been around the block.
Biggest SEC surprise for you right now?
Georgia.
Really?
Yeah, I ain't expect Mike White and them to be able to do this. Like, they've been able to go on the road and steal victories.
Not Vandy. I mean, I know they've lost 2, but
yeah, well,
Three.
three.
Three in a row.
Sorry,
Of
three.
course, I think that they're the most surprising. But I was even coming into conference play, I kept saying like, man, let's wait and see what happens when they start playing some guys with some front lines. Like I thought Alabama would be the true test for them, but Sherelle, who's a 7-footer, didn't play. LeBaron Fallon, who tied it up, had 18 points in 19 minutes, didn't play for real in the second half. So it was like Reitzel also was injured. So that kind of perfect storm for him to go on and get there. And that was still a good game. But Florida, Texas, just playing Arkansas, like those are the
Florida's a problem again. They figured it out.
Yes, they have. The guards are coming on. So I would say Mike White at Georgia. Like I think Mike White was coaching for his job this year.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And to be able to put it together, go get some guys, Blue Kane, Smurf, Millender, Wilkinson, Dominique's son, Jake Wilkins, Taja, Tamika and Taja. Taja catching son, Tamika catching nephew, Cannon catchings. Then they got a monster down low in Surreal, who had 7 blocks, not this past game, but the game before. So, like, I think that's the defensive player of the year. They got a
Surreal.
They got a monster, all the way. So surreal.
More 3HL coming up. 3HL is powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. SpringHillAC.com, 615-737-1045.
All right, you guys, right when we come back, I will give away tickets to see Chris Stapleton at Nissan Stadium May 23rd. That's going to be right when we come back. So stick around for that. And in the meantime, in between time, that's right. A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa. Maybe you are going to need to relax after this winter storm hits this weekend. And A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa is where you need to do it. And here's the deal. You can get anything at their place because they have at least a dozen services all in the same place at A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa in Cool Springs. And I'm talking manicures, pedicures, massages, facials. They have hydrofacials, which are the absolute best, especially in the winter when your skin is super dry. They have a hair salon there. They do makeup. They do waxing. They'll even host spa parties if you want to have maybe a girls' weekend or a girls' day together. Just reach out to them and go ahead and plan your next getaway at A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa. Gift cards available 24/7 on their website, amomentspeace.com, or call them at 615-224-0770. You have any questions or special requests, you can always stop by in Cool Springs, right at the intersection of Carruthers Parkway and Bakersbridge Avenue. It is A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa.
What's happening, good people? Big Slade coming to you. You got to listen up, man. Your back's out there barking. Your neck stiff. Hips feeling like they've been through a full court press. It's that time. You need to slay that pain. Go to the Joint Chiropractic of Middle Tennessee. It's 17 locations, anywhere you want to go, open all day, evenings and weekends. So feel free to roll in there whenever. Now, you're probably thinking, man, I gotta have some insurance. You ain't got insurance, don't you worry. You walk in, no appointment needed. And for you new patients, you're getting the consultation, you're getting the exam and adjustment for just $29. After that, adjustments as low as $18. That right there is a slam dunk. Whether you're dealing with headaches, back pain, neck pain, whatever happens to be slowing you down, the Joint's got your back. Literally mean that. Go to thejoint.com to find your spot. Get in, get adjusted, and get back to living. Go to thejoint.com.
3HL 1045 The Zone. You going to give stuff away, Babsy?
Yes.
He's got something. What do you got, Babsy?
Prize closet is open. Slay wants to go with y'all if you win.
Whoever, I get the other ticket. Always can win.
2 tickets to see Chris Stapleton with special guest Lainey Wilson at Nissan Stadium May 23rd.
That's it.
Caller number 5 to 615-737-1045 right now. Good luck to you. Slade loves him some Stapleton.
Yep.
He jams out to him all the time.
When is this? Valentine's Day?
May 23rd. It's in the spring.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
So you get 1 ticket if you call in and get it.
No, Slay.
I get the other one, though. You just told the people I love
Usually
them.
you try to win.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop winning. I'm just
2 tickets to paradise.
I'm gonna edit the copy a little bit. You get 1 ticket.
You get 1 ticket and a companion.
Yeah,
at the concert.
yeah, that's better than a ticket. Yeah, think about the people. Yeah, come on, think about the people you're gonna go with. Yeah, you rolling with me. Your buddy pass. That's right. Yeah, you rolling with me, y'all. All right, everybody.
What did somebody say? Pat Shermer spotted in Nashville looking at houses.
Oh, here we go.
Pat Shermer. I forgot about him.
He was at Colorado.
Was that right?
Here we go.
Bless his heart, too, man. That was not a... Whew. We worked that Colorado game. We go meet with him in his office. I'm like, well, this dude ain't here for long. Nothing in his office. Not a single picture. Not a single, notebook.
Wow.
Absolutely nothing. I was like...
he was a temp employee, literally.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Wasn't...
Well, yeah, because we're sitting there talking to him. He got stripped of his OC duties from Prime, and we're still talking to him. I'm
Wasn't
like...
his son, Kyle Shermer, who played at Vanderbilt? Yeah.
Yes. I'm like, I covered your son in all his big wins, actually, especially his wins over Tennessee.
All right.
Just saying.
She had to work that in there, didn't she?
Kyle Shermer, man.
We appreciate
Beat y'all.
3HL bingo card, things that we didn't anticipate hearing on the show today, and now it's a reverse bingo card. Basically, that's what it's all about. Philly Mike.
No, the rest of it that went to it.
Yeah, hydration and fries
is what made it great.
Hydration and
He's
fries.
like, I love this weather. Everybody goes and buys water and
THC drinks,
THC beverages and spirits, and this is great for my business.
I'm his contingency plan. I don't remember what that was.
Yeah, that was.
I'm Mr. Bab's contingency plan.
Oh, that's right. Because he couldn't have Cameron Diaz.
Right. And everybody's like, oh, well, the Titans are the contingency plan for Brian Daboll. If he doesn't get the head coaching job, I'm like, it's okay. Contingency plans are not bad. They're a good thing. It's a good thing.
Especially when it's like head coach or offensive coordinator. Right. Like, okay, yeah, we'll wait a second. We'll wait a beat and see what happens.
Wait, let us know. Hurry up. Tell them to decide. If you're not there, come on home.
Oh, that's a lot.
You know what Spags says? Suck it.
I did say that. I got you, Spags.
You know who's who in this.
He has 4 Super Bowl rings, by the way.
Yeah. Spags can coach.
With 2 different teams.
Coach Mack said that. You know who's who in the zoo.
That was good.
Talking about all these coaching conversations.
Keep that one in my back pocket.
615-737-1045. Chase in Columbia next up. Chase, what's up?
What's up, y'all?
Yo, Chase, what's happening, man?
Where you go?
I heard my man Slay Dog talking basketball, so I got to ask him. I'm a huge Auburn fan here. Been much more of a basketball fan than the last 5 years in football for obvious reasons. But, man, I'm trying to give Steven the benefit of the doubt, but we got a big win last night. But Slay, help me. There's just something missing. We don't have the energy. I miss BP, man. It's a good, solid team, probably be a tournament bubble team, but is it just me or it just doesn't feel like the energy and the intensity is there? I was looking at Ken Palm. We were always top 20 defense under BP. We're like 80th.
Yeah.
And just what do you think, man? I try to give Steven a bit of a doubt, but I just don't think he brings the energy and the intensity and gets – the guys play hard, but their hair's on fire for BP, man. What do you think?
Yeah. Let me add on to that. It was going to be tough to replace Bruce Pearl anyway because whoever it is going to be compared to Bruce Pearl, but it's his son. So, I mean, everybody's going to compare.
Yeah, and
that's tough, man.
Yeah, you got to understand, man, it's going to take a minute because this is his first head coaching job on this stage.
I blame Bruce for putting him in this position.
That's the biggest thing. Like, you want to learn how to swim, let me throw you in the deep end, figure it out. I'm over here on the side if you need me, though.
Why would you put your son in this
That's a
position? I
tough
get that you're like, oh, he'll be fine. But come on,
He
dude.
will be fine, Babsy, if you give him that caliber of players or a caliber of team to go out there and fight with. You got some good players, some solid players, but it's kind of like a mixed bag. You know what I'm saying, of guys that can do a lot of different things, but not one that you can totally rely on. So you got scores and everything. It's got to give it time for them to get used to it. I think they're going to, like you said, they're going to be a solid team to, knock on the door of the tournament. But you also got to wait. You got to wait on him to go get his guys, his recruits that fit his style. And that's going to be a year for
Plus, you can't turn down a head coaching opportunity because this goes on the resume, no matter what happens at Auburn.
Yeah,
because how long would he have waited for a head coaching position? It could have been a while. You know what I mean?
He would have gotten one, but it would have been
at this level.
It wouldn't have been at this level.
A smaller school somewhere.
But now if it doesn't work out, he can be like, okay, this is what I've learned from this and this and this. And, So, I mean,
Robert
it's
Saleh.
worthwhile. Yeah.
This is what I learned from the Jets.
Daniel Gregory, Jibo. Babs shouldn't take shots at Tennessee. LOL. Her team is literally bad in every single sport. War Eagle, to which she wrote, "This is true." LOL. Dawn.
It's true.
That's my girl.
I did not say that.
Thursday edition coming up tomorrow. Maybe the Titans will officially announce Robert Saleh as the head coach.
They
It's been
locked
2
in.
days.
They're locked in. Maybe waiting on Daboll.
Every time you say that, I think you're talking about Dabo Sweeney.
Daboll.
We got to come up with a different nickname for him when he takes the OC job.
Yeah. I don't like it.
What about BD?
That's me.
That is you.
Yeah, but he's more important. Sorry, Mayor.
Yours the contingency plan.
Oh, isn't it great to have people that love you? We'll be back at it tomorrow. Thank you for including us in your day and in your lives. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take that lightly. Hopefully, we were able to make you smile at some point. And again, 3HL is organized chaos. Definitely true today. Hope you have a great night, y'all. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be unless you were a grocery store that was going to be sure to restock when you close at 9:30 or 10 o'clock. Because everything's out right now.